Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the harrowing tale of Dungeons and Dragons with Telshi Mordish, Magnar Drivel, a guy whose name I can't pronounce, and Marabu Halcyon the DM, as well as a no-name. Welcome, no-name.
Come on, you gotta learn my name eventually.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I'm doing a protest,
at least I'm the one. At least you have a name. I mean,
but at least he knows your name.
Can't talk.
No name.
All right,
You
no name,
ruined
go
it.
ahead and also join Roll20. I noticed you haven't actually popped in yet, so.
Okay, so to give those an update, I actually did go back and watch the conversation, and I now have notes from it. We had all agreed that I would take notes from that conversation, as it was very fucking lengthy. And based on my notes, yes, it was ungodly lengthy. But I do officially now have as a quest log, so of things that we can go and do. So, all right. So, Bibbs, take it away.
All right. Going from the experience gains at the end of the last session, our original party of 3 here have all reached level 2, so we're going to be spending part of this time at the beginning here leveling everybody up and adjusting things that may need fixed, and then we're going to pick back up with where a very important encounter was about to happen with our fighter deciding he's going to have a drinking match with this tavern wench that's
Hey,
pretty feisty.
she has a name, dick. Use her fucking
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Getting there.
Isn't her name like Leah or something?
No, Leah's the
No, Leah is the tavern wench that he's having a drink.
No, Jenny is, because Jenny that speaks
Oh.
half orc is the one that kicked him in the nuts.
No, Ginny that speaks half orc is the townswoman that spoke to Maganer.
Which you said was also the one that kicked her in the nuts, according to my
No,
notes.
that was the one. That was the one space over, which was Leah.
Again, according to my notes, Jenny was the one he's drinking with. But okay, I'll just change that. So,
Yeah,
Leah,
Jenny, I love you.
drinking. Okay. It's fine. Just change fucking notes from a recording. It's okay.
Yeah, Ginny's just a townswoman. Leah's the tavern wench.
Get right, Gray.
For those who are curious about my notes, this is how much you have to scroll to read them.
So, all right. First things first. I know you guys are using Orc Pope for this. I am kind of just flipping through the player's handbook with this here.
Alright.
So,
Update existing character, go to character. Nope, I didn't.
Okay, until we start doing rolls, I'm gonna flip it back over to our just splash screen.
all right. And we have what? We have a fighter, we have a rogue, and we have a cleric. So let's see here. I don't know whatever page everybody's on. I'm gonna start with the cleric here.
So if you're using Orc Pub with the character builder on edit, go to class level, it tells you what your hit die is.
So, or I have it pulled up here if you.
I don't even see class level on this gray.
It's class/level if you go to edit your character.
And I will give you guys a choice
Alright.
for each level up here. You can either roll your hit die and add your Constitution modifier to it, or you can just take the average, which is listed.
Is that
Plus your
in the
Constitution
handbook that
modifier.
that's how it's supposed to go?
Your hit points at higher levels is either 1d8 or 5 plus Constitution modifier per cleric level. This is for the cleric. He's the first one I pulled up. So his average would be 5 on a d8 roll. So he can either roll the d8 himself and add
So-
Constitution modifier, or take the 5 and add
My
Constitution
con modifier. So I'm gonna take the 5,
But you already rolled.
but I'm gonna take the 5.
Can't take the 5 if you rolled.
Yes, I can.
Bibbs didn't say he couldn't.
Say I was actually going to get to that, but he already rolled ahead of time.
You gotta speak faster here, bro.
I'm okay.
You gotta
right.
speak faster.
I'm gonna assume he rolled no crap anyway, but as far as I'm going to handle it, you either take the average or you take what you roll. So.
All right. Well, I rolled a 5 with the Constitution modifier, so I rolled average. It's fine.
Well, I mean, like, is that actually what it says? Is we're supposed to roll or take the average?
Believe so.
Yeah, like you either roll a 1d8 or you take the average. If you don't want to roll, you take the average.
Do I still add my con modifier if I take the average?
Yes, like you add your con modifier.
So here's the thing. I have a 50-50 shot of getting higher or lower then, because no matter what, if I take the average, I'm getting 4. If I roll it, the max I can get is 7.
Would my HP then be, if I took the average and add 5 to it?
It's 14.
Yeah.
Now, does he gain the health with it? Or is he stuck at the 9?
This only adds on to his max health.
So he doesn't heal at all. Okay.
He heals by that number of points, but he does not go to max health.
But if he's at max health already.
Oh.
So
well, yes,
he goes to max health. Okay. Thank you, Bibbs. All right, Yaden, you're up then.
What was that all? First level up for the clerk? Looks like it was.
Let me double check. I'm trying to see if you get any extra spell things for the level 2 here. You actually do get channel divinity, so make sure you keep note of that.
Okay, George.
That'll mean you gain.
What is that, a spell?
You gain the ability to channel divine energy directly from your deity. Which, let's see here. Let me read the full thing of it. You gain 2 effects. First one's turn undead, and then the second one is an effect determined by your domain.
Gee, okay. War domain. Is that on top of the 2 that I already get?
These are not spells. These are effects. But if you use channel divinity, you have to at least have a short rest to use it again.
All right.
I'm trying to see exactly what your specific divinity bonus is for war.
War God's Blessing, but I only get that at level 6. Oh wait. Strike level 2. Strike supernatural accuracy. You make your first attack roll. You bonus. Damn! To gain a plus 10 bonus to the roll.
So anything other than a 1, you hit for most of the shit we're fighting right now.
But before the DM says whether the attack hits or...
Yeah, so basically, if you can see the roll, but before I say whether it hits or misses. So
let me put that on my orc page, because actually it's on there now.
I say that needs to be put onto your notes for sure.
Yeah, it's on there now. But that's
so basically, just add plus 10 to 1 attack roll, and then you have to at least short rest before you can use that ability again. Let's see here.
So, desperate need, you can fucking hit.
We're fighting a dragon, and I want to kill him.
Yeah,
I'm trying to see what your actual spells are, because you don't gain any new domain spells yet.
How many spell uses does he have?
That's
Which, by the way, all this technical shit and mumbo jumbo you guys are going to hear us going through, quite literally, we're just going to be going off the player's handbook. Probably jump about 15, maybe 20 minutes into this episode, and we'll be drinking. Yeah, so just letting you know.
He still has his 3 cantrips against the...
Okay, so he has 3 out of... I'm going to start making a note for this to help you out, Doc. Cantrips. Okay.
3 cantrips down, and he has 3 uses of a first level spell.
So he now has 3 instead of just 1.
He had 2 originally.
Yeah, I had 2.
Just now he has a 3rd use. But I'm not seeing any... Hang on.
And then 1 out of 1 divine energy. Doctor, is that correct?
What do you mean?
3 out of
Yeah.
3 cantrips, 3 out of 3 first level spells, and then 1 out of 1 divine energy. Is that correct?
Channel divine.
Channel divine. Okay.
Yeah. Is what it's called. Or channel. This is what it's called, Gray. I'll Discord.
I say let me guess. You're gonna Discord me.
Orba Discord?
Yes, I'm gonna Zenyatta it.
Well, no, and I get that, and you're welcome to pin that in our conversation. Because
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you're not gonna want to lose that.
I've got it written down on my
Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure that that's documented for you. So no longer do we have to question, do you have any spells? We'll actually have it.
No,
Now-
he doesn't have spell.
It's still showing here though, just because of how his spells work as a cleric, that he still only has 2 he can prepare though, because it's his wisdom modifier plus his cleric level.
I thought we had just, basically homebrewed it and said he could have 3.
at level 2. I get a third one.
Well, he still has all his cantrips you can use infinitely. Just he gets a third one now. Just
Yeah.
Well, we had been saying he had 3 prepared. So, okay, but that's fine. So you can prepare 3.
he only knows 2 spells plus his 2 domain spells.
I learned a third spell, which means I now have
Then
I know now 5 spells.
Now he has 5 spells. So what's the spell you're going to be taking? That's a whole other can of worms to fight with.
I think I'm just gonna redo some of my spells, but actually no. For now, I'm just gonna add
Are you keeping cure wounds?
I mean healing. Yeah.
Okay. Are you keeping bless?
Second. Touch. Runes. I'm gonna keep bless.
Okay. Divine favor.
Well, Divine Favor and Shield of Faith he gets free anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He still has to have the spell slots to use them, but he gets those for free at all for forever.
So okay, God based. We're gonna have divine favor and shield of faith. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and then what's his? You said he gets another one now of channel divinity, or is that's a completely
Divinity
whole
is-
different can of worms?
That's an
I'm
effect.
going-
That's not a spell.
Okay.
For today. Hold on. First of all, Bibbs,
Mm-hmm.
did we rest for an entire, or did I rest for an entire day? Full day rest.
You're in the process of resting. You're gonna get all your spell slots back, but
All right, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm
So what's
I'm
your
also
last
good-
spell then, Doc?
inflicting wounds, which is makes a melee spell attack against a creature you can
Nice. I like it.
on hit. The target takes 3d10 necrotic damage.
I like it. All right. So then next is Deke.
Yep.
Deke, which do you prefer to take? The average, or your? By the way, Doc, does that 14 add in your con modifier?
I don't know. Does he? I think. I don't know.
'Cause
Bibbs,
you
does that
got
14 add in
you
my-
gained 5. So is it 5 plus 1?
1 second.
Because if it is, then you're at 15.
Yeah.
I just need to know because I just thought about that.
It's 5 plus his con. So if his con
All
plus
right,
1,
so
then
it
yes.
is-
So you're at 15.
My con modifier is +3.
All right, so Deke, you're now up, assuming my page will let it load.
My con modifier is +3.
Okay, so are you gonna roll, or are you gonna take the average plus your con?
I'm gonna roll just for shits and giggles.
Well, if you remember, we're saying from here on out, if you roll, you have to take
If
it.
you, yeah, I was gonna say if you roll, you gotta take what it is. So
What do I roll, a D8?
1d8 plus 3.
Alright.
Knowing
I
his
mean,
ass, he'll get an 8.
Hey,
I
I'm
mean,
fine
because
with
the
it.
plus, because the +3. I mean, you're guaranteed to get at least 4 extra health anyway. So
Well, but he was going to gain 8.
Let me do the slash.
Yeah, so you forgot the slash. Good job. And keep in mind, that's on the video now. They get to see that you messed that up.
It's not the first time.
Did they?
I got a 6.
So
bad.
you
Yeah,
gain 2
you-
less
you-
HP. So you're at 20 HP. You're at 12 of 20.
So how do I do that on my page?
That's a very
Go
good
to-
question.
Go to edit.
Alright.
Go to class and level.
Yep.
Under the options menu, and then go to HP. Put in your base, which would be your what was it? What'd you roll? Put in 5, I think. No, 3, and then it'll add your Constitution to it.
Don't you mean 6?
No, it'll because if you put your base 3, it'll add the +3,
Oh, gotcha.
and then hit once you're done with that, go to update existing character.
So should I roll my? I mean, like, I'm getting either 4, or I'm getting a random
Alright.
number minus 1.
Alright, my max hit points now is 21.
So, Bibbs, question: if I roll a 1, do I get to roll again, or no? Do I just gain no HP?
oh no, you're always gaining a minimum of 1, regardless if your negatives give you just any roll. Like even if you roll,
If I roll a 1 and get a -1, I get 0.
you still always get a minimum of 1 HP per level, regardless of what your modifiers do.
Ooh, so you're guaranteed a life.
I mean, I'm guaranteed at least 1. I mean, at this point in time, fuck it, why not?
What do you roll anyway? A 1d8 also?
Yeah, everyone's a 1d8.
That makes
So-
sense to keep track of.
I'm a 1d8 minus 1.
Actually, I'm seeing something that says fighter and it says D10 right beside it.
Is yours a 1d10?
Yeah, his is.
So I roll a D10.
So then, yeah, he
Yeah, roll a
needs
D10.
to roll a
So
d10
re-roll.
then.
Re-roll in or take whatever that number is next to. I think it's a 7.
I'm gonna reroll. I'll take that.
Okay, so
Alright.
instead, then
You
he goes
got-
from 14 to 24, and from 6 to 16.
It's actually 27 max HP because I have a
Yeah,
No.
because it was +3.
line.
No, it's not. That already assumes your modifiers.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, it goes to 24.
Thank you.
I'm looking at my page and
I just misread the 10.
25.
Well, you had 14 HP a while ago, right?
Yeah, my con is a +3. Then I have a miscellaneous +1.
Well, the miscellaneous +1s doesn't add to your next hit die, does it? Let me double check that. That's a
Well,
racial feature.
Yeah, but no, I think it's I think it's
If you're giving it to him, he's at a 25. He's at a 17 of 25.
what is your miscellaneous? Jaden?
I don't really know. Give me a second.
I'll say, because I'm looking at his features, I don't see anything that should give him a second wind,
no.
regain D10, 1d10 plus 1 HP once
Yeah,
per
that's an-
rest.
That's
What's
an ability though, not a
what's his what are you dwarf?
dwarven
Yeah.
fighter.
But he gains bonuses on poison saves.
He's not just any dwarf. He's a heal dwarf.
Okay.
But shouldn't that only affect his starting health? What page is it on?
I'm just telling y'all what I'm seeing.
No, it's fine. I'm just trying to understand what's going on here.
Hodor, you have.
So, for those of you who just jumped to this point in the video,
Nope.
Go ahead and fast-
Your HP maximum increased by 1. Increased by 1 every time you gain level. So he does get an extra HP.
okay, so you couldn't let me finish that for a second? No,
Sorry, no.
it's okay.
I mean, I
Thank you,
could've.
Doctor. Thank you, Doctor, for letting us know about that. I didn't know. I'm like,
No problem.
No, I
okay,
mean,
I'll
that's
take
actually
extra one
great,
HP.
but
Yeah,
go
I'll
ahead
take
and
extra
skip
one
forward
HP.
another 10 minutes, and then we might actually be to the drinking game.
Right.
So, he's then at 17 of 25.
All right.
That's just Hildorf, or is that dwarves all together?
That's just Hildorf for the extra one for there. I was just double checking when you said that.
Hey, Grayson, do you have all the notes? How much gold do I have? Is it still 110?
You gave me all your gold.
No,
I did.
Oh, yeah.
no, he has
Yeah.
110 gold.
Shut
No, I
up,
didn't.
Doctor.
I was about to
He
say,
doesn't have notes.
I didn't.
Oh
think
yeah,
I
you're
did.
right. You're right. You don't have 110 gold. You gave it all to. You split it
Okay,
between us.
I'm not stupid.
And I took your
Like,
shoe.
I'm not. I don't
I
have a
took your
shield.
shoe.
Oh, shoot. I
Shoe.
thought you said shield. I'm like, I don't have a
Let's say, wait, when
Are
did you
you
get a
sure you're
shield?
not dumb?
I was like, what shield am I wearing?
You know, for those who are watching through this whatever the hell you want to call this, at least you get to hear, that Doctor stole his shoe. You at least get something to laugh at. So I
Alright.
think I'm gonna as a good old tradition, YOLO and say fuck it and hope like hell, right?
Yeah. Is that all? Is that all the fighters get for leveling?
Yep. That's kind of what I expected.
Well,
my
I mean,
goodness.
it's
Your life.
Yeah, I mean that's honestly that is what I expected was something like a shitty roll.
But you're a rogue, so like you're not supposed to be getting hit that much.
Oh, so
I said not supposed to be.
No. You get at level 2. You get another feature in bonus or action surge.
He gains he has 2 bonus actions per combat now.
I don't know what it does.
hang
I'll
on.
tell
Let me read it.
Action surge at level 2 for fighters. You get.
You can take 1 additional action on top of your regular action and a possible bonus action.
So
So,
I
yeah.
can attack 3 times in 1 round.
Well, here's the thing: if you use your action surge, though, you can't use it again until you have a short rest.
Short or long.
That's funny. I can attack 3 times in 1 round. I'm gonna abuse the hell out of that. Which I should.
Well, that's 1 time though.
Yeah, until I rest.
Hey,
I'm gonna
you
keep
went
it every
outside.
time it's up.
Try the caves.
Yagan, quick question. What's your combat style?
Fighting style.
Yeah.
He has great weapon
It's great
fighting.
weapon
Great
fighting.
weapon fighting. I'm still waiting to get into the campaign where I can get my great
Alright.
weapon finally somehow.
Okay, has
Okay.
everyone updated their sheets?
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
Is that the only thing he got there? Level 2.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's what
Deke
I'm
is the
reading.
only one of us who's injured.
I stay injured. What you talking about?
I know, and hey, your current thing says 25 of 25. Just so you're aware, you are at 17 of 25.
I'll change it right now.
Yeah.
Just so I'm not thinking I'm
Hey,
at 25 HP, but I'm still at higher HP. Maybe. than y'all.
Have you been? Has he
Is
been
that
using
maybe
his
Doctor?
great weapon fighting stuff?
No, he hasn't had a great
He
weapon.
doesn't have a great weapon at the moment.
You don't need to have one. When you
can't
roll a 1 or
use
2
it-
on a damage die for an attack roll, you make with a melee weapon. Are you wielding a 2-handed?
Nope, one-handed.
So, still, no.
All right.
Good try, Doc.
Hang on.
Alright, so there's the map that we're on. Supposedly we're in the number 1 spot. So,
Okay. Just because reading through some of these here, that third attack that you were talking about, that's if you get a bonus action for it. You're not always going to get a bonus action now. However, the rogue does actually get that now because of his
Rogue gets a
ability,
what?
cunning action. Cunning action. Starting at 2nd level, your quick thinking and agility allow you to move and act quickly. You can take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat. This action can be used only to take the dash, disengage, or hide action.
the shit I do anyways. Okay.
It's yeah, but that's
Okay.
it.
No, I mean, so I get to do that for free now.
Turn, so.
That's fine. That means
And getting a free disengage is nice because that means that you won't ever take
attacks of opportunity.
duty.
Yeah, but my disengages are going to be awesome.
Everything is awesome. I thought I got a bonus attack with my weapon. No, don't worry about it.
I'll say with
Maybe I'm
your weapon for the quarterstaff, yeah, you just get
Okay.
a 2-hit on it. It's not really counting as a bonus action, more of just a 2-hit with it.
That is if I'm using two. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's what I was thinking of. All right.
Wow, Doctor, if you do the turn undead, no undead can get within 30 feet of you until you're damaged or until a full minute has passed.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
It's okay. I had to go look up what his inflict wounds does, and that's a really powerful spell.
Yeah, it's like
Yep.
what, a 1d8 or some shit?
It's
1d10.
3d10.
Yeah, it's 3d10. My bad.
3d10
3d10.
damage on touch.
Jesus.
Yep. I have to be touching them though.
Yeah, you have to touch him. So
So he can just reach up and grab somebody's throat and then, inflict wounds and their head pops, basically? Theoretically?
it could
Yeah.
be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on what his dice roll, yeah.
I have a feeling that's going to get used at some point in time during this campaign.
I'm sure it will.
Probably
Okay.
multiple times.
So,
Probably right now.
for those of you who just jumped to this point in the video, I think we're done with all the technical stuff. I don't know.
I'm just double checking everybody's stuff real quick just to make sure.
Fast forward an hour into this video.
All right.
Don't listen to what Doctor says. Don't do that.
We might die.
You fast forward a video, you're going to see a drunken naked orc. You don't want to see that.
What? Okay.
Maybe they're into that type
Yeah.
of stuff.
Doc, for his.
Bib's just like, yeah. I love it.
Weapon fighting, and he has to either two-hand it or it has to be used with versatile.
That's why I was asking. What is he wearing? Using a two-handed weapon or no?
No, right now he's just got that hand axe. And assuming he doesn't forget after he drinks himself into a coma here in a few minutes, we'll see about getting him his greatsword.
You realize if the barmaid goes out on one hit, or one drink, it's going to be awesome, right?
Thing is awesome.
She drinks one drink and she just hits the deck.
All
No,
right.
I've already got a bit of prep work on just that stuff alone coming up. Anything else do we have here? The rogues, you want to go check what page?
Great. I got a feeling somebody's done forgot.
About what?
That's not Gray.
I haven't forgotten them.
Yeah, I know.
Why do you think I still have them in my hand?
Lies.
Actually, I've got better
Alright.
cards now.
How?
Because he's cheating.
Sleight of hand that you missed.
You didn't sleight of hand while you were betting against the man.
Nope, but I did draw 2 cards.
Yeah, but you didn't sleight of hand to put them up your sleeve, so therefore you don't have better cards.
Are you really wanting me to get rid of 2 of my cards?
Yeah? I'd rather not go up against them.
Okay, I'll get rid of these 2.
Okay, yeah, keep the better cards.
He's using his hand.
You told me to get rid of 2 cards. You weren't specific of which 2, so I chose 2 at random. They were queens. There you go.
Shut up, fatty.
Okay.
How
Now,
much gold do I have on me? Let's go check my thing. Because I know I lost my gem.
Yeah,
Right
you
now-
lost that to me.
right now, Magnar, you're still asleep. Since you had just laid down to take your rest. Kelsey was leaving the conversation with the governor.
Tell she's heading to the underkeep.
to Underkeep. All right. That's who I
What,
forgot to.
what did I replace? What did I replace with?
Replace
My
what?
spells. I have bless, cure wounds, divine favor, inflictish wounds, shield of faith. Right.
No, you have Shield of Faith naturally.
I think I added inflict wounds with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I had to do it on my character sheet.
You're heading down for just purposes for now. I'm just gonna
No, I'm
move you.
going to go wake up Magner.
Okay, fine. Over there. Meanwhile, while you're going to go do that, the drinking game is going to commence.
Finally.
All right.
I love how he doesn't even give us the option, Doctor.
Well, I'm assuming enough time is taking place between your conversation and him getting at least a.
I have a
Rest
conversation
in-
with the governor. I immediately rush down to the bottom of the keep to go wake Magner because I have some very pertinent information he needs to know. Like, right now. Probably even before he's fully stripped naked.
I'm naked.
Stripping naked.
If
I
you're going
thought-
to do it that quick, then you're going to negate his rest for getting anything back.
Up to you, Doctor.
I mean, I would like to rest. I would like to have full spells. But I mean, really, it's up to you. Because if you want to tell my character something, then up to you, man.
If you're going to wake him up, I'm going to let you wake him up. But I was just pointing out that we're trying to get his spells back.
Well, if you're not going to give him his spells from taking a nap while they tried to find the goddamn inn, then so be it.
Yeah, because I rested as soon as I came into the keep. So as he was talking to the governor before he went to talk to the governor, and as Jaden was trying to ask the witch where the
Did you call her a witch?
a winch.
Oh, I thought you called her a witch.
I was just assuming that in the time frame that the drinking game happens, by the time it's done, then you wake up from your nap. But
It's up to you, Bibbs. You're DM. If that's true, then Gray, do what you want. Wake me up.
If that's how it's going to go, then Gray's not waking you.
like we're going to at least get this drinking game done. All right.
We
I don't
know
need that.
this.
I don't
We've
need
made
this to take up
plans
my
for
time.
this.
So
Like we
Will.
have made some very large, elaborate plans for this.
Me and Gray mostly because it involves us on the side between Yaden and his girlfriend battle buddy.
Okay, fine. I'll say this: your rest is done, and he wakes you up after the second round of drinks.
I'm fine. Okay, Gray, go watch some drinks first round.
Because they should
I'm fine with that.
at least get their first round of drinks going while in the governors. But
I'm perfectly okay
Didn't
with
you
that.
say it was going to take them a while to find the cask of ale because the big brute was going to have to find it?
he was leading them to it. It's not like they had to find it. He knows exactly where it's at. Anyways,
Okay, well then
Alcohol.
I'm going to rush to go because since I know he's sleeping, then I'm going to go rush to the tavern to go quickly tell some pertinent information to my party member, who apparently is also my blood brother, which I've never recovered my fucking arrow from.
Okay.
Is it still in his...
I still have it listed as being stuck into him because we never recovered it.
Oh, okay. Good. You should probably do something about that geek.
all right, Zekalal, you and Leah are led by a Escobert to a little makeshift tavern inside the keep. Since the regular tavern was a burning mess at the moment. The shield dwarf grins at you and points out that he has saved up two kinds of ale. One that he keeps in the keep anyways, and then the regular specialty dwarven ale that he was able to save from the tavern.
I'll tell you what, Doctor. I'll issue you a challenge. Do you have any packets of lemon? Doctor? Did we lose Doctor?
No, in real life or
Yes.
No, I don't think I have any packets of lemon.
Do you have lemons or anything excessively sour?
No, I got Jelly Bellies.
Okay, tell you what. I'll bet you a lemon packet to 3 Jelly Bellies simultaneously swallowed.
Without chewing?
Without chewing.
Trying to kill me?
Yes. I'm also talking about downing 2 packets of lemon juice.
Well, I don't... What are we betting on?
Whether or not he loses the first round.
Okay.
Here's the
I
thing.
bet he'll win.
I'm betting he'll lose.
The way our drinking game is going to commence is if you fail a saving throw for the type of drink you're drinking, I'm basically just going to keep track of it's +1. If you hit +5 and then fail one more, you're unconscious for a little while. You can choose to stop drinking whenever you want, but if you choose to stop drinking and the other one drinks one more and succeeds, you lose.
The saving throw is based on Constitution, right?
Yes.
Okay. I have a.
Are you going to
+3.
also give them the information on how high they have to hit, or no?
No. I already have the scores for what the drinks are listed. They've only got 2 sets of drinks right now. They have regular ale and they have dwarven ale.
So he doesn't know his own limit. That's interesting.
And I have a specialty drink saved up for just in case this goes on too long.
What the special dwarven ale that he has?
It's something that the master keeps a very small amount of.
By the way, here's the question. Why are you trying to limit the amount of time this is going to take? We've hyped up this goddamn drinking game for so many episodes. Why limit the time?
It's not the time, it's just the number of rounds.
I'm cool to see this go 10 rounds if worse comes to worse.
What's the limit on your rounds?
1 second.
I have notes on everything, and I have a way to prevent it if it goes too many rounds. What's the limits on your rounds? Give me a second. I must make this up right now.
I was gonna roll and see. Okay. Roughly, if they make it to 12 rounds, I've got an end game. So
He's got a kicker.
Okay.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, honestly, I thought like the amount of rounds he was gonna go to is like 4.
That's what I was expecting, and I was like, "Don't be a dick with this, dude. Let them go."
What are we rolling at D20? I'm assuming.
you're gonna be rolling a d20, Constitution save.
All right. So let's roll the first round.
First round is gonna be just standard ale because we're just gonna start with a standard drink just to start off, friendly, cordial. Expert pours you each a mug of ale.
Well, he has absolutely no problem with it. Slams it, says, "Hand me another." Or what do you actually do, Deke?
I go to drink it. I put it down. And I'm like, man, this is weak.
It may not be the best ale, but the challenge is in the long game, not the short drink.
Jen,
She
you're
drinks-
typing in general chat.
Say Leia takes her mug, downs it just as easily. Next round.
Guys, hold this for like 5 minutes. I'll be right back.
So great. It looks like you're doing your lemons.
All right, give me a second. This is gonna be horrible. This is 2 packets of lemon juice that I'm literally just about to fucking down.
Damn.
I would have at least waited. But
No, we bet on the first round.
okay.
Damn it! Ow.
Man, now I need something that I need to step up my game. Be right back. We got to see if I can find something.
Like I'm interested just to see just between the two of you in real life here, like how many rounds you're betting this is gonna last.
If they've only got 5 points, I know it's gonna at least last 5 rounds.
It's 5 points plus another if they fail.
But okay, so it's at least gonna last 5 rounds.
True. Well, at this point, at least.
It's at least gonna last 6 rounds.
Yeah. Well, technically it's 7 now since they just blew through the first one. Because it's 6 fails to actually outright pass out.
Apparently the dwarf can't hold his bladder? What?
When he had to run off and go to leave us for 5 minutes. I'm assuming he's going to the bathroom.
Did he say he had to step away?
Yeah, Yaden said he'll be right back in 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Hey, Jazzy!
Great recording, by the way.
Jazzy, come here. Bring the vanilla vodka with you. Bring the vanilla vodka in here.
I will say he started off
All
his
right, I'm back.
drink game strong. Welcome back.
All right. Next round.
Next round.
Hey,
Alright.
hold up. Hold this up.
What's up?
We gotta wait for Doctor to get back.
There,
Did you have to drink lemon juice yet?
Yeah, I already did.
he already did.
It fucking burns.
Doc's trying to find something for him, and Gray's getting set up for worse. So this is going to be interesting. We're going to have real life players being KO'd before we even get the drinking game done.
Gray took the wrong side.
Jazzy! Oh, for the love of God, I'll be right back.
Alright. By the way, Deep, go ahead and roll a D20, just a flat D20. This is just determining the next drink since you won that. Right? All right. So, because we're gonna be alternating between drinks.
So what is it gonna be? The Dwarven Ale?
Yeah, it's gonna be the Dwarven Ale next. But like I said, we're gonna wait till they all get back before we actually drink it. I just wanted to see what the next drink would be. Basically, a 10 and under is regular ale, and 11 and over is going to be the Dwarven. So
I gotcha. I can't believe I hit a critical on that. That's
I can't
funny.
believe you did either, but yeah, that's pretty good.
Alright, I'm back.
We're
All right.
still waiting on Doc, unless you want us
Doc,
to go ahead.
Doc is here, isn't he?
He stepped away shortly after you did.
I thought I heard him just come back.
That was probably me you heard. Bibbs, you want to join in on the party?
No, I have
I'm back.
to keep my.
Ray, I got some bad news.
Okay.
Next time we do.
Next time we do this, you cut out.
I'll have more sour foods.
Okay,
Right now, all I got is Jelly Bellies.
okay. Well, I was going to bust out some Smirnoff vodka.
Okay. Alright, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Nothing.
Getting one.
You won the first.
Yeah, I won the first round. That's just was wrong for the drink. Okay, second round.
So that's 16 plus 3, so that's actually a 19.
No, that was just for the drink.
Huh?
Yeah, that was just to determine what the next drink was.
Guess this conversation happened while I wasn't here. But I guess then we'll hold off on the vodka drinking, in case they have another drinking game.
All right. Next round.
All right, next round is going to be a little bit stouter Dwarven Ale.
Rip Ross, when do I wake up?
Okay, seeing that they're like just hammering these away, I go run and get Magnar.
All right.
Who won that round?
Dude, you gotta come see this. They are hammering away Dwarven Ale. You gotta get up.
Who is?
Okay.
Are- Deke. He's just
Deke,
slamming them back like there's nothing, like nothing's going on.
You slammed that
Hey,
one back
Bibbs.
on-
Conversation going on. You're killing me. Go ahead. Do mine here in a second.
I was giving them the results because he asked. Is Deke, you drink here just fine. Has a bit of a stouter taste to it than you expected, but it goes back pretty good. Thea throws hers back a little slower than you, and she seems like she may be phased by it. You're not sure.
Can you not take the heat, lady?
You just wait, dwarf. I'll show you what I'm made of.
All right, roll a flat d20 for the next drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, Rogue, you can continue your combo now.
So you gotta come see this. Deke's just slamming these back like it's nothing, man.
I look over to where I was sleeping. You know what? Flavor text. I'd take some water and splash it on my face to wake myself up more.
You might want to bring the water. We may have to wake Deke.
I've got the holy water. Let's go.
Let's go. Away!
All right, rolling for the next round now.
But yeah, Doctor, the next time we want to do this, though, like, you and I should seriously get, like, mass packets of lemon.
This wasn't as good of a roll, but I still might beat her.
Not against Dwarven Ale. I guarantee it's at least a 12.
Yeah. Dwarven Ale's 11 through 20, and regular is 1 through 10.
That's your thoughts?
Well, that's just how we're determining what the drink
that's
is.
That's what Debs told me.
Well, no, I'm saying, like, for you missing.
But he rolled a 10 there. So, all right, Deke, I'll let you do your flavor text on your drink, but you have a +1 now.
I have a +1. What, she won?
Well, I'm saying you have a +1 to your drinking game, so you have 4 more, and then if you fail again, you pass out.
All right.
Basically, tally marks. I just don't want to actually write tally marks on the map.
All right. I was like, man, that was a bit strong. All right. So she won, so she gets to roll the for the next drink.
Oh, did she win or did she fail?
Leah and knocks her second dwarven ale down. A bit swifter this time, and she seems to have regained her strength.
Okay, you gotta start flavor text. Flavor text. These idiots won't know when to stop.
Know what the score is.
More
More
dwarven.
dwarven ale.
I make a bet.
On what?
You know that little gold.
Okay, can you guys stop rolling for a second? For fuck's sake! We're trying to have a conversation that takes 10 seconds, and you guys are like, fuck this. They don't even get to pour it, just hand me the goddamn bottle. Chug.
I'll be right back so y'all can talk real quick.
Okay.
Fuck's sake.
You know that gem that you won from me a while back?
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that and 14 gold on, I don't know what the score is right now, but if I know dwarves, drink, I'm willing to bet you he wins.
I'll bet on the girl, but I don't know that I necessarily want to put up the sapphire. I've got somebody I need to talk to about it. Guy at the keep was kind of interesting about it. I'll put up the sapphire if you'll make yours 25 gold, and I still only put up the sapphire in 14. Got a feeling Doctor cut out or I cut out.
No, I heard. I'm trying to think. How about the sapphire? Do 15, and I do 25.
Alright. But, do me one little favor if you end up winning. at least allow me to take it to the guy who supposedly knows some information about it. Sound good? It'll be in your possession.
Fine.
All right. So that's the 14 gold and the 15 gold. Actually, let me tally this up. So 15 gold and Saf from Tell, and 25 gold from Ag. So that's my 15 gold and the sapphire on the table in front of us.
Place down my 25.
All right.
Real quick, I look around to the people around us because Jaden's not back. Anybody want to get in on this?
I am back though.
Rolling a what would that be? Intimidation?
But doctor, I'm here.
No, that would be. I guess I'm gonna be rolling a
Why would there be anything to roll? Just questioning the townsfolk.
Well, yeah, I don't have anything in performance, so I can't be like a betting man. Okay,
I could.
Yeah, I asked the question. I asked the townsfolk. Anybody want to get in on this? Anyone respond?
No, most of the townsfolk are kind of holed up in different parts of the keep. There's not
Quick
really
question. Who are these people?
I will get to that.
Okay.
My keep's only drawn so wide. All right, I can't.
I only
draw all
asked
levels
because
of it.
it's a me.
All right. Next round.
That is kind of interesting. That is a you.
Is it? Is it really?
Yeah.
It's the same.
I didn't realize that he's the same figurine twice.
It's fine. All right.
That's fine.
Back to the drinking game.
All right. Escobar reported you guys that is another round of the Dwarven Ale, and you both take it in stride, clink glasses, and drain them down.
Okay.
You won that round, so you get to roll.
So he drank his faster, I guess.
It's just I'm just basically taking who's the higher roll, just gets to determine what the next drink is.
But
So, Gray,
yeah.
Are we doing the lemons and jelly bellies after every round, or?
No, I only had 2 packets of
Oh.
lemon. That's why I went to go get the vanilla vodka. But that's what I'm saying. We'll do that the next time they go to have a drink, because you know it's gonna happen again.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my God, we're just gonna do Dwarven Ale all night. It looks like.
Right?
Okay, so-
Where's you guys another round? He's like, you guys keep this up, you're gonna drain me out of all the Dwarven Ale from the tavern.
It's okay.
We'll
We'll get you some more.
I'll hold you to that, dwarf. Now drink.
He's not trustworthy. No reaction to being told he's not trustworthy? Okay.
No one cares about you, brother. Shh.
When do I get my arrow back?
As he's drinking, just rips it from his leg or wherever he shot him.
For some of the 20s he's rolled, he might as well just rip it out and just throw it at you. Just like toss it in the ground.
Oh yeah, he has rolled 2 20s.
Yep.
I've rolled a lot of high numbers too.
Those would be all your combat rolls.
So how'd that round go?
All right, DQ. You threw yours back just fine, and Leia, on the other hand, she kind of sputtered on this one a little bit, so.
Are
But
you almost out of gas already?
But she still managed to drain it. I'm not about to give up. So.
Oh my Jesus!
More Dwarven Ale!
And then I say, "Are you ready for this, little girly?"
Since we've made it past 5 rounds now, Escobar ups the challenge a bit and pours you 2 glasses each. Roll another time. So roll twice, basically.
So what? Now suddenly we're up to double drinks.
So roll 2 d20s plus 3.
Yes.
Can I roll insight to see if I could tell how far along this woman is?
Why'd I do it like that?
I don't know, but it doesn't work like that. You got to do like
Yeah.
11.
Yeah,
I
you gotta
don't
do
know.
them individually.
Would that be okay, Pips?
Um,
I
Sure.
critically failed on that one.
After
And I did all right on that one.
my main squeeze just bombed the first drink. I'll wait until
all right.
after she drinks, and then I'll basically do an insight check on her.
Okay. So she drinks both of her dwarven ales down. Second one a bit slower than the first. Leah's looking a bit woozy now.
Based on
Basically, we're the opposite. Mine, from the first one of mine was hard down, and the second one of hers was hard down.
so from what I could tell on the insight, does she look like she's about to go under?
She's getting pretty close, but not quite.
Hey,
I'm gonna
Bibbs,
do-
I'm gonna shoot you a
uh,
message.
By the
I'm
way,
also-
because of your roll, I'll go. You're at 2 tallies now.
I'm also going to do an insight on Deke.
So
Damn.
who rolls the d20 that time? Because of we both won a round.
You do.
Hey, Todashi.
Now finally regular beer.
Todashi,
What? Having
girl over there, looking too hot.
Yeah, but I have faith. I mean, if nothing else, I can always go,
Then I
Try
talked
and-
to her, I'm like, you look like you're about to give out over there.
You don't have the faith I do. Laughing a little bit.
That is the
Not like-
worst joke I've ever heard you do. But, credits for it. Maybe I should go give Deke a hand with a few shots, though.
Bibbs, what's going on?
Oh God.
Did Bibbs AFK on us?
No, I'm just reading some stuff. Hang on.
No,
Gray,
Bibbs stunned himself.
Gray,
did.
stop reading messages. Or stop reading messages from Gray.
No,
Gray, you're such a teacher's pet.
Bibbs stunned himself. He sent me a message earlier of this really cute girl, and he just was like, "Oh, I forgot that was there."
I sent that.
All right, so
And no,
Okay,
I cannot
so-
show you guys on the video what that is.
So that was
Huh.
your roll there for that drink. Okay, let me roll her drink.
are we go back to only drinking one drink, or
After that last round, the dwarf decided maybe the regular ale would just do one round of this at the moment, just to see how they go.
okay?
Because both of them were kind of wobbly after that last round. So
Why
rather than end his fun too prematurely, he only throws him one ale.
Okay. I'll take her word for it.
But either way, both of them down that one pretty fast, and no problems there. So, and we're back to dwarven ale again.
You know what I want to go pick up now? I want to go pick me up some edible paper.
Edible paper? Why does that sound
Yeah.
horrible?
Actually, not that good. Or, not that good, not that bad.
Normal paper is technically edible.
All right.
Edible underpants.
After this round here, Leia drains her drink and stares at you. Is like, you drink a mean game, dwarf. She seems a bit wobbly.
Now, you guys do remember what I told you absolutely none of or mentioning, correct? Don't mention it, just say yes or no if you don't, and if you don't, I'll PM you.
I understand. I understand.
Thank you.
I'm like, you're not too bad yourself, but you're going to lose. Oh, regular ale this time.
Regular ale. All right. All right. Since you guys have been succeeding on the dwarven ales again, and well, she's still a little woozy. Escobar's pouring you guys 2 regular ales.
So, Deke, which number goes to which? The 17 was your first drink, the 6 was the second?
Yep.
Okay.
Passed out, bro.
Gray, roll me a d4.
What?
Think this is how this works? Maybe?
Okay. All right. I was just. All right. I'm gonna slightly adjust. Yeah. Hang on a second. Let me tell you here that's gonna work.
Hold on. It's Gray. Did you just try to do sleight of hand?
Uh-huh.
I would. Who did you try to do it on?
I'm just walking up and giving Deke a pat on the back.
I'm gonna. I didn't know you were. I'm gonna try to counter roll that. See if I notice what you're doing. What that would be though, because I think to fight sleight of hand, I've got to counter it with sleight of hand, or is it countering it with a?
Can't even trust your own teammates.
No, not when I'm betting against him, and he's beaten me before.
I'm talking about him. He can't. I can't even trust my own teammates.
Would it be an investigation?
I mean, if you're countering with sleight of hand, it's a d20 plus 0.
If you're gonna try and counter him, roll to me, and I'll see if you can counter him.
It's a pretty good. It was a pretty good roll.
Otherwise, it's just gonna go into effect. So.
Well, Bibbs, keep in mind that my roll is on the video, so I mean.
I know.
Okay.
I see what your roll is, and
I just can. Give me a second.
I've actually been keeping all the rolls honest. I've just been rolling the ones to myself. That way, in case something was really one-sided early on, then I can kind of even.
Whenever you get back to check the.
So just a second for to see if the cleric's going to do anything.
Looks like Dare. All right. Well, I'm going to counter that. Basically, doing my. What I feel would be best would be investigation against your sleight of hand.
That makes sense.
How do you do a? Is it GM roll, or is it roll GM?
It's /GR and then space whatever you're rolling.
So his investigation's +2. So this could end badly for Telshi.
You just see what's about to happen, but there's nothing you can really do to stop it.
So. No, hang on. Does he see me?
He sees you do something. He doesn't know what you did.
Okay, I was like, because I mean, like, If he beat my roll, let him beat me. I've got a backup plan for that. It's
No,
fine.
yeah, he did not beat the roll. He was a bit lower than that.
Okay.
But he at least saw that you did something.
Okay, so I'm just gonna walk up and pat Deke on the back. Go get him, Tiger. I'm rooting for you.
Thank you, brother.
All right, Gray. Two can play at this game.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna wait until you come sit back down.
All right, what happened with the round of drinking?
Well, after those drinks there, because you had what, 2 regular
So
ales apiece?
I'm gonna go sit back down by the cleric. You know,
two
I hate to
regular
say
ales
it,
apiece.
but I got a feeling I'm fucking losing this.
To your
lost Jin.
dismay and surprise,
Oh, welcome back.
after that second regular ale, you suddenly feel really lightheaded.
So, very quick question. What are you rolling for?
So did I
Like-
win the first and lose the second? I'm guessing.
Yes, but due to extra circumstances, your tally is at 5 now. So, if you fail another one,
What is her tally at?
I'm not telling you yet.
It has to
I'm
be
just
at
telling you-
least 5 or 6.
Now, if it is 6, you'd already be passed out.
She ain't doing hot though, Jaden. In case you're worried about that. Literally, the next roll is probably I'm losing a damn sapphire in money. Which sucks.
All right.
I'll put it this way:
so
if
who
you
rolls
guys
for the
survive,
next drink?
she will. If you guys survive 3 more rounds with nobody passing out and everything, I have a finisher. But let's see how these
All
go.
right.
Regular
Quick-
ale it is.
Okay.
Quick question before you go any further. What do you roll? Like, what are they rolling for? What would you count this as a ability check?
They're just running Constitution checks against
All
the
right.
strength.
All right. I noticed that after Toshi sits down, Deke gets a little bit lightheaded, but he's been down in drinks like a champ this entire drink. I give the rock eyebrow to Toshi. I stand up real quick, walk over to Deke, put my hand on the same shoulder he did, and I go, giving him a pep talk. You got this, champ. You got this. I believe in you. And I'm casting guidance on him.
You don't have guidance prepped?
It's a cantrip.
Is it? Really?
Yep.
Why have we
Yep.
not been using that more?
Doc.
Yeah.
For Maganer, because of what you did, you patted him on the back in the same spot, right?
Do you have any cuts on your hand?
No, I don't.
Damn it.
I'm full health.
Well, I was gonna say just roll a D100 for me real quick. Like, there's a very small chance of anything actually happen. I just want to see what.
If he
Alright,
rolls
alright.
if he rolls less than 10, something has to happen. Damn it.
It was a specific percentile range I was checking for, and he didn't roll it. So you sat back down and didn't notice anything. So
All right. Basically, Yaden. Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number of rolls to one ability check of its choice. He can roll the dice before or after making the ability check.
I can add a 1d4 to an ability
Yeah.
check, so like a Constitution check that we're doing.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the cleric and go, we both suck, you know that?
All right. I'm rolling for the next round, and
Is it-
after I roll,
is
I'm
it-
gonna do the d4.
all right, this regular set of ale.
Is it really sucking,
pouring
or
you
is
guys-
it insurance?
He's pouring you guys 3 regular ales to top
Alright.
this round off.
For
So,
me, it was being an asshole, but I mean, you know, he's like wiping his hand
Jesus.
off. So wait, so this is a Constitution roll, right? Hang on, this is a Constitution roll, right?
Yep.
Okay, so with what was the? Where is it? No, that's regain HP. Never mind. I was gonna say, like, does he get the ability to like roll twice on this?
Well, I mean, he's going to make 3 separate rolls, but his guidance is only going to go to one of those rolls. So
I got a guidance +4 to the first.
So it's yours. You got a
8.
9.
he got an 8.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he crit
Okay,
failed.
Yeah.
So,
Not
but
bad.
It's okay. I want to see what his other 2 rolls are here. Okay.
I mean, he crit failed and then got a crit success. So I mean, like, you can't slide him for that.
Well, that crit success was just for the guidance.
I know,
That
but
was just to save his roll.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't slide him for a crit fail then a crit success. It's like the dice did slightly smile on you.
You both finish all 3 ales, but you both are almost to the point of being out of your chair now. Escobar lashed at you and offers you one final round due to seeing how drunk you are. If you can pass this test, he will give that character 100 gold right on the spot. If you choose to accept the challenge.
Being me, I accept the challenge.
I say he can't pass up a challenge, glory, fame, all that shit.
Say, Leah can barely sit on her chair, but she's not about to back down from one last round.
If I might have backed out, she might have backed out, but I'm not backing out.
Yeah, right. she's not gonna give you the figure of it. All right, this last round, he pulls out a small flask and pours you each a tiny little shot glass each of a strange purple liquid. Tells you that this is a very, very strong specialty dwarven drink that is notoriously known as dragon's breath.
I'd take it and knock it back.
Say,
I've already rolled.
You already rolled?
Jesus Christ!
I think to pass Dragon's Breath, though, if it's what I think it is, you have to roll a nat 20. Bibbs, is it what I'm thinking it is? You have to roll a nat 20 to not pass the fuck out from it?
I set the exact number for it, so I mean, a nat 20 probably would have passed it just fine anyway. But let's see here. What did I?
And no, Doctor, I didn't.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I've been cleaning. You know that.
All right, I'm going to start this from Leah's perspective here. She throws back that shot. Her eyes roll over and she falls off the chair. Deke, roll 1d100.
At D100, all right.
All right. Sure enough. You took that shot of dragon's breath, and
Like a boss.
I'll put it this way. Your eyes roll to the back of your head, but you do not fall off your chair. You just slump face first onto the table.
I look at the orc and go, so they both passed out.
But mine didn't fall.
True, but that wasn't the gamble. It was who would lose. They both technically... Tell you what. Hey, barkeep.
Actually, mine, it was whoever wins. She passed out first.
Circumstance. She was sitting closer to the edge of the chair. He fell forward. Barkeep,
But
how about 2 rounds for us? You won a game? I'll double the bet. Double the money.
2 rounds of... 2 rounds of what? Escobar asked.
Dwarven ale. I'd know better than to go for Dragon's Breath. Not to mention, I can't even afford to try and pay for that drink.
So you're wanting the dwarven ale?
You
Is it 2
game,
rounds?
orc?
So basically, it was a draw.
You won, but just barely.
Yeah.
I win. So that means, let's see.
Hey. To be fair, you don't know that he won.
Yeah, I know. You both- Nah, I've lost enough to you today. I'll take my winnings.
I would have won if it wasn't for my fucking partner over here.
Okay, but what do we do with the louse as he slides you the sapphire?
What is what say that again?
What-
Outside of
What do we do with the louse? Louse is a
Oh.
reference for a drunk that's completely passed out.
Also,
Oh,
while you guys are debating on the sideline, Escobert also slides a small coin purse into the dwarf's open hand on the table.
You know, he passed out, so...
I know. Oh,
I'll tell you what, we get him
hold
to
on,
the barracks.
hold on. Come on. High numbers, I do what I'm thinking. Low numbers, I don't. All right, I don't.
It's like
Okay.
it's like
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Do we
I look at
see
the-
him slide the money into the dwarf's hand?
yeah, he makes a pretty
Alright.
good show of it. He's chuckling to himself, and he just
No, he just... We saw it, right?
Yes, you did see him place the money.
All
in
right.
hand.
Tell you what, Orc, Magnar, we've got a problem here. We're gonna have to lug his ass back. What do you say? He's passed out. He's not gonna know that money's missing. We could take
He
it.
is, but he is gonna know that money is in fact his
How so?
when he wakes up. Maybe not.
How so? He's passed out, man. We
that
can
is a
take
great-
this.
That is a great. I shouldn't. I tell you what. Give me 25 gold on top of that, and on top of the 25. That way, you take 75 gold, and I take 50 from our bet, and the crystal, of course.
So what? You take the sapphire. I give you more. Fuck that, man. I'll just fucking pickpocket him later. It's fine by me. How are we getting him back, anyways?
I mean, he looks around. Are we going anywhere right now?
We should at least get him to a bed. I mean, yeah, I'm sure you want to go back to bed.
I'm fully awake now.
Well, at least if we can go somewhere a little more private to talk, you and I do have something to talk about.
Yeah. You know what? I pick up the freaking dwarf. I look over to the girl. What about her?
Hey, barkeep, you got her? You know her.
Don't worry about Aaliyah. I'll have Eric come and take her to.
I don't have Eric get her. That's her brother. She doesn't need to be seen like that. You got a cot in the back. You could just
It's
let her
probably not
sleep
the
it off.
first time.
I don't even want to think about. Shut up, Yaden. But you're unconscious. Be quiet.
I'm just like saying out of the game.
I know. Well, I take him to basically where I was sleeping and lay him down because I got a feeling I could pick him up by myself.
He's a dwarf.
Now,
I weigh $1.75.
if a certain somebody wants to try to do something right now, I wouldn't see it, so I wouldn't say anything about it. Pickpocket.
That's metagaming.
No, I'm gonna wait to do that later. I'm just adding your money back to you.
That's just metagaming over here.
Now, we get back to the cot. I lay him down. Essentially, after I lay him down, I grabbed 2 chairs, one for me and Toshi. That way we could essentially like sit beside him.
Let's
Alright.
actually go down one more level. What we have to talk about, I want to make sure nobody's near.
What level were you on? Because I thought this was all on 1 floor. Okay, essentially, how many floors are in this castle? I assume there's like 18 or 20, maybe.
There
depending
are
how tall they
4.
Better question. Are we alone on the floor, to our knowledge?
On the ground floor.
Wherever
There
this
is-
cot is that he's sleeping on.
Yes, that's on the ground floor. There is. No, not that one. This set of guards and this character.
So we're not alone.
No, you're not alone.
Okay, we need to go somewhere we can be alone. So, Magnar, any ideas?
So there are 2 floors above you and 1 floor below you.
I walk up to one of the guards and ask where there is a local shrine that would be empty about this time of day. Basically, where a local shrine is in this place, if there is one, or place where one can meditate.
This guard tells you that right now the 2nd floor's chapel is empty, but prayer services will be soon.
All right, thank you. I okay. Follow me.
Alright. Lead the way.
My keep is kind of in a really shitty setup. I'm just kind of putting you guys in the middle for. Mentally, I know which floor everybody's on. I just don't have.
All right.
Oh, wait,
Well,
showing it.
we head up to the chapel, and I guess I open the door. I kind of hesitant about going into a different god. Basically, I make a prayer before going in, saying I'm sorry to my god for entering another holy place. It's not hers. All right.
Okay.
We enter.
Okay, I want to close the door and lock it.
There is no lock to this door.
Is there a barring thing?
No.
Are there
not in the
chairs?
chapel. There are pews in the
I
chapel.
want to put a chair up against the goddamn door. Nobody is coming in.
Nobody's getting out too. Dun dun dun.
Okay, I mean, you can do that.
Rip, I'm dead.
It's good. It'll take both of you to move the pew, though.
Okay,
Okay.
help me
We do
seal
it.
this door.
All right, we do it.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a feeling that this keep isn't exactly normal. Like, seriously not normal. I've been told they have spellcasters that speak Draconic. They've been attacked by dragons twice. And there are just random bands of monks that walk through this town, not even getting noticed. Any of this seem a little fishy to you? I think we lost Doctor.
I think we did.
No, my mic is muted.
Nice.
Good job, Dubs.
This entire town seems
Yeah, well,
monks. Where? What order?
supposedly there was a band of monks that passed through not long before this dragon started attacking this town. And
Happen to get the order of the monks,
I
or
didn't.
like where they're from?
I didn't. I should have asked. I mean, I'm sure it wouldn't take much. Pulls out his pocket watch and shows it to Magnar. I'm sure I could get the information if we really wanted.
Out of character, do I know what you're talking about? Like as a character, why you have that watch or what it's for?
You and I have discussed my skills before.
All right. Yeah. You've always been one to get what you want.
But here's the thing. There's a problem. Pulls out the medallion, kind of gazing at it. The person who knows about this thing, kind of flips it and points it at him, is currently trapped out there in the burning town.
How do you know this?
Well, according to the guy who may or may not be questionable, the town lord, Mr. Nighthill himself, he said that a monk by the name of Leozen was going to pray at the chapel. You remember that chapel we passed on the way here?
Yeah, I'm gonna do I'm going to do a religion check real quick.
You already know it.
No, I mean like a deeper religion check to see if I know exactly what chapel it is, or like what the monk is about, because you said his name.
Oh, yeah. See if he knows the name Leozen.
Or see if I know anything about like what the monk's doing here, or why the monk. Nobody knows who the monk is.
So, DM. Oh, for the love of God, do not let our DM have AFK'd.
I'm not AFK. I'm just checking. Hang on.
Fuck's sake, you way to give me a damn heart attack. It's like, total exposition. Wasted. Hey, Jet. Oh, that's not Jet, that's Midget. Why is Midget chirping?
I rolled a 19.
I know.
Basically, what I'm saying is, as a character,
Does he
do
know
I know about a monk?
A monk named Leozen.
Leozen. That apparently comes to this town often, I assume?
I didn't say often, I just said they came to this town and no one batted an eye at it. Traveling band of monks that no one batted an eye at.
Just from what you can recall, you vaguely recognize the name and just know that you may have seen him at the far off town of Candlekeep.
So some town we have no idea.
So I know nothing. Okay.
Nothing of any great detail, no.
Okay. I haven't heard of him.
Well, nor have I, but knowing as much as we've had problems with this cult, might be worth it to save him. If nothing else, it gets us closer. Also, you know how we've been saying that it was the cult of Lenathon and such? Apparently it's just known as the cult of dragons. So, we'll have to keep that in mind.
I look at that. I knew Lenathon wasn't the actual like cult.
Yeah.
I didn't know, but I had a feeling.
Yeah, I kinda wish I'd have known, because probably could have saved us a little bit of bloodshed. But then again, we did make off with a pretty gem.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't, you did.
And that necklace.
All right. So we've got three. Said.
What was that? You cut out, Doc.
Nah, I didn't cut out. I'm stuttering.
Oh, okay.
What was that? We got three things to do, or like three ways to go about this. You look for some mysterious monk who may or may not be town at all. For somebody who possibly is burning inside of a temple.
Yep.
Or front town lord.
Well, we could confront him and get more information. That is an option. However, just so you know, he did offer us money.
So you did not take the money that we were offered when we originally came up here.
No, that money's still on the table. He's offered more money.
It's not in your pocket, therefore you did not take it.
True. but we have access to all of their stores with the keep fitting the bill. And I mean everything.
I somehow don't believe that. I trust humans about as much as they trust me. That's not a lot.
Right, and I've already told you I don't trust this keep in general. Why does it have a dragon circling it? Why is there mages that just speak Draconic?
So, that's a question. Where is the dragon?
That's a good question. We came here and haven't even bothered to think about it.
That I knew coming to this tower was a bad idea.
So,
but what do you think? We should just go check out the.
well, I mean, that's
there's our question.
I say that that answers that. So, dragon's still around. They haven't.
Ding, ding, ding.
I was letting you guys have your conversation. I wasn't about to just like
No, you're fine.
interrupt.
No, that's fine.
You're fine.
So I mean, dragon's still around. Deke's gonna be passed out probably for a while. We should honestly let him rest off all of that alcohol and torpor. But the thing is we gotta figure out what we're gonna do.
Personally, I say we before we head out and do anything, ground for another member to join our band of merry men.
I mean,
because I'm all for having somebody who straight up just punches people to death and fights for glory and honor, but as the one in the party who's mainly saving your asses or his ass, I can't do it alone.
And Draconic says fucking idiot. Here's the thing. I'm fine with that, but there's one problem. If we can't trust the people in this keep, how exactly are we supposed to find another party member?
Look for the guy who looks like an odd man out. That's
not,
what I'll.
That's not a bad idea. But where to look?
Guy or a girl? Not. I was not foreshadowing, but.
Well, but here's the thing. The one hopeful prospect I had to join our band of merry men is currently passed out in some unknown cot somewhere with a barkeep watching over her. So, that's gone. The other thing is, I've been told that the payment for us to come and get stuff is 150 gold.
That's child's play.
Right. But the thing is we've been told we can take more from the keep stores, assuming we bring back their art. They have a thing for art.
But here's my idea, or here's my way of saying, if something is up with this town and say the townsfolk don't know anything, stealth the keep, and by means we out stealth the Lord, kill him, and say we now run this keep. We own the town.
Essentially. How do we convert the guard?
Yeah.
They may be loyal. I mean, at least that one by the name of Rarick? Whatever his name was.
Eric?
Something like that. We know he obviously has loyalties to this town. So, at least some of them do.
I think we should head back out before they ask where the fuck we went.
Yeah, well, so, here's the thing. I need to go find a man named Ned. Real quick before we do much of anything.
Is it for the gym? Is it for the gym?
No. Ned supposedly works with my tools of the trade. And
All right. While you guys are having this discussion, you suddenly hear an abrupt amount of screaming and yelling, and you hear an alarm bell going off loud in the distance, and you hear a bunch of guards rushing up the nearby stairs, yelling, "Dragon! Dragon!"
These idiots realize if they get to the top of the keep, they're just going to be roasted alive, right?
Apparently not.
They still have to try and defend it.
Bibbs, I said that in character, mate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Bibbs isn't wrong though.
No. I mean,
yeah, it's their duty to protect our king.
and duty schmooty. Where's the profit in that? One can't learn anything if they're dead.
They can. They can learn not to do it in the next life.
Wait, does your god give next lives? If
You're
so,
asking
we've
me,
got to
Greg?
talk.
We'll talk later.
Deal. I'm not going to forget this. I want to know about this next lives thing.
I don't think my god does, but yeah. All right. Well, I guess I go to help me out moving this.
Okay, fine. No, really,
Alright.
are we really going to do this?
That's entirely up to you guys.
You realize we go up there, we're gonna die just like those idiots.
We're going up there.
Or are we going down?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm okay with you unbarring this door. I help him move the damn fucking bench.
Our partner, our friend's sleeping. Take him and essentially try to get out of this keep.
Fine, but on the way out, we need to at least try and find an odd man out.
Fine. That's what I plan to.
Fine. And can we kidnap a pretty barmaid?
Sure. The more, why not?
Okay, we already kept them as pets at one point in time. I'd love to have another.
Well, that's what a unconscious dwarf is for.
Okay. So, we unbar the door.
All right. What do we see as we come out the chapel?
As you guys exit the chapel, in front of you, who looking quite tired, is Eric, the friendly town archer that you met earlier.
Hi, Rarick.
He looked like he had just got done running up the stairs to try and find you guys from his side of the keep. He let you know that damned blue dragon is back.
We have a color now.
I look confused.
We have a color now.
We could use all the help you could give us here, and he
I thought it was black.
offers two short bows.
I didn't have a color, according to my notes.
I thought that when we first saw it, it was a black dragon off in the distance.
You just saw a dragon.
We saw a black shape off in the distance.
Okay.
We never had a color, so we have a color.
All right.
So, Rarick, quick question. What do you expect me to do? Just throw darts at it? I'm sure I'd love that.
He offered us
He said
crossbows.
he just offered you guys short bows. With a
I'll take the arrows. I don't
Arrows.
want your bow.
Am
So I take the arrows from him, but hand him back the bow. You can keep
I
this.
allowed?
I mean, you don't have to keep the short bow if you don't
So
want to.
wait, it's a blue dragon, you said.
Mm-hmm.
What's it doing right now?
We don't know yet.
No, not. I'm not saying that out of character. I'm saying that what's it doing right now?
What?
To Eric.
It is circling around the keep, and it is already charcoal two of our guards.
What side of the keep did it charcoal?
The one that's closest to the tower.
Northeast, southwest? Can you be
East.
more specific? I realize you're panicked. Don't worry, your sister's safe underground. She's fine. Relax.
What's wrong with Leia?
She's fine.
Face bombs. My character face bombs.
Roll a persuasion check
Why do I have to roll a persuasion check?
to see if he believes you.
She's fine. She's fucking underground. I mean,
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
He doesn't know that.
at least he's gonna be This will be interesting. What the hell is my persuasion? Plus 5?
Rip, mine's a -1. Do I have to roll it too?
No, just him.
Okay.
Just tell she. All right. Yeah, he believes you.
Okay, so does he believe me enough to calm down?
Yeah, he calms down and takes a deep breath.
Okay, has it made any noises?
It just
Quick.
approached the keep from the east, started breathing fire around.
Quick
It should
question: Does the alarm or the dragon wake up Deke?
No.
Damn.
He got
You out
torpor, Doc. Sorry.
with the drink?
With the pat on the shoulder. Yeah.
For how many turns?
3.
That basically added 3 strikes to his drinking game, basically making it that last drink.
Yeah,
even though he won the game, he still passed out.
He's the one who
Alright.
fucked me.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Because from what
And I even commented about the torpor and you didn't catch it, which I'm kind of happy about.
Because from what I actually had written down, his roll exactly matched it. But because of the torpor in effect is the only reason I had him still pass out.
Yeah.
So.
So I won. Okay. Anyway.
Right. Hence why you got the gem and the money.
Yeah.
I gave it to you.
Okay. Hurry up.
Okay.
to
So
this dude.
has it made any noises?
It's just roared and fried 2 of our guards on the rooftops.
Dragons don't roar before they flame. It's a warning. We should go and see if I can talk to it. Can you go get Deke?
And you first want us to not go towards the dragon. Now you want us to go towards the dragon?
When he said it's a blue dragon,
Are you in?
I've got to talk to it.
You know what? I'm going
You go
to-
get Deke.
I'm going.
Get out of the keep.
Before you do that, I'm going to roll a persuasion check on you to inform you that is a stupid fucking idea.
I get this. So
I
what?
mean,
do
if
You shouldn't do it.
Oh, you have to beat his roll by a certain amount.
17. Yeah, I know about his backstory. I doubt mine and his character has talked about it fully, but I know about his
not
backstory.
not enough that you would
Yeah.
be willing to understand why
Yeah.
I have to go talk to it.
I know, that's why I'm
So
saying
this is what, my
fucking stupid.
persuasion against it, or
Yeah.
my
it's
deception,
persuasion.
or what?
It's just persuasion.
So it's D20 plus 4.
Yep,
All right.
that's fine.
I get what you're saying. I've got to go talk to it. Okay?
You said blue dragon. That's a brown dragon.
I don't have a blue dragon I can pull up for free. Okay. I had to deal with what I
Get a picture!
Handle.
No, I got this. Don't worry.
Please tell me you can color that thing, because that'll be hilarious.
There you go, Gaten. Shut up. It's a blue dragon.
Add that to some of the wings too, please.
I was about to say, but the wings are brown.
Oh my god.
Just scribble on each of the wings a little bit, and we'll just call it good.
It looked like someone shot it with a fucking paintball.
There you go.
Alright,
There you go.
there you go.
Blue dragon.
There's your blue dragon.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh dear god.
It's half free between a blue and a brown. Yep. Okay.
Alright.
You know what?
At this point in time, while you guys are doing this, I am going to ask our not a person if they are willing to be joining the defense. And you can speak up on voice chat now.
I say you can talk. We've introduced you.
Bibbs.
Sure.
It's your choice. Whenever you want to introduce them, because I thought you said when we got to the keep you were going to introduce them, not when we're halfway through the keep's assault.
Well, I mean, you guys has been running around. I haven't had a proper time to actually throw him in there, so.
We've given you lots of opportunities.
As we were talking, you could have had him, like, as we were talking, me and Gray could have swapped down to a different channel or something like that, did our little story, roleplay with Jin to introduce them to the town and whatnot.
But here's the other thing. Neither one of us checked that damn room. We just went in and boarded it up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true, but the guard did tell you that it was currently empty, so...
As far as he knows.
That's true.
Like I said, we went to the drinking place. We weren't alone.
I asked any of the townspeople, does anybody want to jump in on this bet? You could have introduced this character then. Jane could have said, yeah, in his character. Oh, hey, yeah, I will. Or something like that. I don't know.
Jen, you've got to make that your voice.
How did you know that was my voice? Seriously?
Oh, yeah, I will. Drunken tiefling.
But I mean, for fuck's sake, like Doctor and I have been talking back and forth, like nonstop. We have legitimately been trying to give you ins without telling you, because we can't toss you bones anymore.
I get that. I already had a way I was introducing him. This way
that's
happens,
fine.
Okay.
happens to
But- but
fine.
Isn't he a dog?
Gaten.
So isn't someone coming to wake me up or something like that?
Yeah, I'm coming down now. Or were you telling the guard to go wake him up?
I said you go get Deke, and if you want to
Okay.
get out of the keep, we'll meet at the temple.
All right. Well, I run down there. I take the thing of water that I had and splash it on Deke.
So you're running down there and splashing him awake.
Eric,
Yeah.
get me to the rooftop.
All right,
All
Eric. Eric leads you to the roof.
I look at Eric as we're about to get, about the time we're about to get to the top of the roof, and I tell Eric, Leah's being molested by a barkeep in the lower quarter. Might want to go save her.
Perception check. Because you just told her she was fine.
Because of shock factor, yeah, I mean, yeah, he's got a point. You did persuade him pretty highly that everything was fine.
Love you, Gray.
Still a 16.
He still goes to check on her well-being, but he doesn't believe what you said about her.
That's fine. At least he's not on the damn roof. So we have an NPC that we know is theoretically alive.
Okay, so right now, currently, up on the rooftop, you see 8 archers, 2 spellcasters, and a strange figure in a robe. And they're all kind of taking pot shots at this dragon that's flying around.
Okay, is the dragon speaking at all?
No, he's just flying around. Looks like he is trying to spin around to make another pass.
Can I make a suggestion? Before that dragon blows up the town, you do the people who are inside of it first. That way.
That does make a good fair bit of sense.
That way, just on the off chance that Gray decides to speak, the dragon kills Gray, we could get out.
I told you we'll meet at the temple.
I've already got how the dragon encounter works. Don't worry.
Okay, all right, that's
Like
fine.
But either way, still, you should do the people inside first. Legitimately.
I'm gonna let him. I was just given, hey, helpful hands.
Everybody else that's inside the keep is behind the safety walls of other sort. It's just you, the figure in the robe, the 2 spellcasters, and the 8 archers. That's all that's on the roof right now. And the archers are not about to leave their posts.
I could care less what the archers are going to do.
Sure, now you guys start.
Yes, Jen.
Am I the mysterious figure in the robe?
Who else is it?
Hey, you
I
never
asked
know.
if you wanted to join the encounter, so you said sure.
Okay.
So I threw you on the roof. So you're on the roof
Okay.
currently helping the people fight.
Can I ask the dragon why it's attacking in Draconic?
Do you speak Draconic?
Speak Draconic?
I do.
Tieflings do. Tieflings speak. No, tieflings speak infernal.
Say, tieflings speak infernal.
I also have, as one of my languages, Draconic,
All right.
because of the extra speaking that I get for being a druid.
Oh yeah. He does. He did get an extra one.
I get to speak Common, Infernal, Druidic, however you
Draconic.
say
Alright.
it, and
Alright,
Draconic.
Fair enough.
So can I speak to the dragon and ask why it is attacking?
You're asking the dragon and why he's attacking. All right. Roll a flat d20.
Do I even want to look at what this roll was? Wow.
No.
No.
Surprisingly enough, though, the dragon rolled worse.
Why did the dragon have
The
to roll to
dragon-
understand its own language?
It was to see whether or not he would bother responding. He takes notice of you now and kind of approaches slower, closing his mouth slightly, like he's not actually going to start flaming the top of the
Archers!
tower.
Archers, wizards, hold your fire. Let it speak.
Say one of the spellcasters repeats the guy's question. It's like, why are you attacking the tower? In Draconic. And the dragon replies, because I was told to keep everybody in this keep.
Why were you told?
In Draconic, is your name Linnathon?
I am Linnathon. How do you know my name?
Shows in the medallion. One of your friends told me the name.
Resmir is not going to like this. But what do I care?
If we can guarantee everyone stays in this keep, will you leave so you can get some rest, old one? Now, Tiefling, chime in at any point in time. You speak Draconic as well.
I know. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to try to help.
Linnathon's currently glaring at the rogue. I am not so old as to be tired from this.
Bows in front of the bows to his knee. You are older than I. It was met with no disrespect.
Can I do a religion check?
On...
I don't know.
That's what I was going to say. On what?
I mean, you're welcome to check
I
my
don't know.
religion. If you so choose it, you're gonna find Wood Elf.
I'm just trying to think what I'm. Sorry.
You're fine.
Newbie, not knowing what to do.
It's fine. Questions in D&D for new people. Questions are always acceptable.
Yeah.
That's like I would help out more, but I'm not there, so
Okay.
I kind of don't.
Okay. I got what. Can I do a nature check on the dragon
Or
to find out more about the dragon?
Sure.
Recall like lores and stuff about the dragon because he said the name of the dragon.
Roll a
So
nature check.
True.
nature is +4. Would that just be a D20 plus 4 modifier?
Yes.
Mhm.
16.
It's not too bad, but I don't think you'll be. Personally, I don't think you'll be getting much from a nature check for a dragon.
I'm just trying to see
Good.
what all he might know here.
And technically, a history check would have done the same thing because of the fact that he did say the name and all that,
do
or a
believe it.
religion check or whatever because of the medallion. But
like if you did a check on the medallion,
I
that's
just-
different than the dragon.
right. Yeah, I got you.
Just from what
it
you
just dawned on me.
just from what you recall of it, it seems Lenithon just seems to be an adult blue dragon who is lightning based.
Lightning based. Okay.
Oh yeah, I need to add you to my fucking notes folder. Mordai. Blue Dragon. Lightning. So does he react to me bowing and saying, you're older than I, it was met with no disrespect?
Hmm. It's like, I admire your respect, but I have my orders.
Can I do a animal handling check to find out what exactly his motivation is, or
He's given us
No.
no
intention? Is true
won't do anything with him.
his true intention, or
You're also
That
not
would be
handling him.
That would be
Okay.
an insight check.
That'd be an inside check, yeah.
it'd be an insight? Oh, I could still do an insight check, right?
You can still do an inside check, yes. But
Okay,
his teeth are starting to crackle again.
+3. 23.
Fair enough. Just from what you can tell, it seems like Lenithon is like he is adamant about keeping the keep basically locked off from the rest of the town for some unknown reason, but he also seems really bored with his job. Like this is something that's beneath him, and his time would be better spent doing something else.
Okay.
What's a name for respect for a dragon?
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't really have an answer
Uh,
for that one.
okay, so if
What
I
are-
called
what are you
him,
asking
a name of respect. So if I called him Omire Lenithon, if I could guarantee everyone stays inside the keep, would that appease you? Would that
So
offend
the-
him by calling him a Mire?
That would be up to the. I
I think that's a DM thing, unless
I
say
have a
something.
question.
what's
Go
up?
ahead.
Did anyone ever come to wake you?
Doctor's on his way to wake you.
Yeah,
Okay, I was just making sure.
yeah. No, I splashed water on you, but then Bibbs
Oh.
is like, "Her dragon time" to introduce Jen.
Gotcha.
Well, they were talking. I think while he's being woken up by the water, they can talk for a second. It's not like it's actual combat rounds yet.
Were you talking
Don't have
to
any-
us? Or...
So
Go
Bibbs,
for it.
because I would know whether or not that would be offensive. So
Uh,
I mean, insert, not noble, but pray like. What's the word? Brain or
I mean, Noble would be just as fine, even though he's technically an evil dragon. But
evil doesn't matter to nobility.
I mean, that's true.
Another title.
So yeah, so insert, noblish title
I mean,
of dragon.
It would still have to, you would still have to pass a persuasion check just to see if he is willing to listen to you. He's willing to talk to you, yes, but whether or not he is willing to listen to you is a different matter.
Okay, so that's a D20 plus 4, right? Is it's persuasion, you said? Bibbs?
Yes, persuasion.
Okay, so yeah, that's a D20 plus 4. It's plus 4 for the persuasion. I just don't know what I'm rolling.
I will let you know if you pass or fail it. It's a hard check.
I think
I'll
he's
put that
asking what sided dice he should be rolling.
Yeah.
Oh, D20. You're gonna be running
Okay.
D20 for all skill checks.
It's 14. I mean, it's not bad, not great either.
Eh. I don't really know how to word anything he's saying, but it pretty much you get the gist that he's still going to make his point clear, but he's not going to leave.
So effectively,
Okay. Let me
Nothing
phrase this
happened,
way.
basically.
well, no, I get that, but I'm just like, I'd love to know what he actually says so I could reply.
That's
But
what I'm trying to figure out here. It's like your words move me, but Mondath would not let me leave this town alive if I just went my own way.
If we could guarantee your safety, would that persuade you?
There's no way you can
safety.
guarantee
Safety.
against-
We're cowering in a
I don't
fuck.
know.
I'm actually gonna say this in like a hushed underbreath of Elvish. We're cowering in a fucking tower, and you want to guarantee a fire-breathing dragon's safety? Oh, this one's bright.
We could protect him. But okay.
No, that said, do you speak Elvish?
No.
Okay, I try and choose languages people don't normally speak. So, yay.
Yeah,
And-
no,
Unfortunately, now I can't
You're
use my
actually Elven.
I can't use my fucking idiot without people understanding now. Which sucks.
Yeah, and I definitely dare you to try and use that out there with the dragon.
What did you call me? Burn!
Well, GG, everybody.
Well, at this point in time, I'm kneeling before a dragon. I think I'm a little more intelligent than to raise a weapon.
That's debatable.
But
Hush, unconscious.
Lenathon and simply tell you though that he cannot leave until the raid is over.
Tiefling, any comments before I continue my witty banter with the dragon? Perfect. I gotta mute
Go
my mic.
for it. Go for it.
He didn't mute his mic.
No, he didn't.
Who?
Okay.
You said let me mute my mic real quick. Gotcha.
So, for those wondering, they're on a different microphone than what you guys are on, so that if I have to mute my mic, they can still hear my stuff in the background. So,
Yes,
yeah.
I gotta hear you. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, with that, I'm going to take my leave back to the center of the keep to check on my brethren. Is that okay, my liege? All said in Draconic. Do I need to state that I'm speaking Draconic this whole time I'm up here with this damn thing?
Well, he understands common too, but
I want to know what the guards are thinking.
well, the spellcasters are trying to figure out what they're even going to do to try and get rid of this dragon. But
I mean,
Lenathon's not
let's-
leaving.
but
Right.
the spellcasters understand.
Say the
Draconic.
spellcasters supposedly understand it.
They do, but he's also made it clear he's not leaving, at least not peacefully.
Okay, but I've also asked the dragon a question.
He allows you to leave. I'll put it that way.
So he says, "Take your leave now before I change my mind" or something.
It's take your leave now while I resume my attack. Something along those lines.
Very well, my
So-
liege. I will be seeing you. As he heads off.
So you're heading back down to
I'm
them.
gonna go check on fucking Deke, see if he's dead from alcohol poisoning and me practically trying to kill him.
Say, hey, by the time you make it down to the effects of the torpor should have finally worn off to the point where he's actually
Okay,
opening his
but-
eyes now.
Okay, at this point in time, we still have Tiefling up on the roof. So, if we're not handling inside yet, but we're handling dragon attack, it's still Tiefling. So go Tiefling. Good luck. Don't die.
Basically, just roll initiative.
Unless you want to react like the elf did that bugged the fuck out.
Where's my?
Your initiative, according to my notes, is D20 plus 1.
Okay. 20 plus 1. Rolling. Yes.
Alright. For the sake of this conversation, are any of my other three even planning on joining this fight upstairs?
Once I get
The dragon's
there,
giving me clearance not to be fried. I'm gonna take my clearance of
Well,
not being fucking fried.
What you
Well-
actually let me and Doctor up there, maybe.
Well, the thing about that is, I don't know that what all happened up there yet, and you wanted to do the outside first when I clearly stated, let's handle the ones inside. That way, if in case there is something going on up there, we could join them.
I'm not saying you can't join him before the actual attack starts. I'm just asking if you were planning on joining.
Well, how about you let them RP it? Like, we'll just do like a time lapse. Let them do it up till I run up to them. Does that sound... I mean, does that sound smart to you, Doc?
I'm just
It's
quite a little bit frank. I'm not a big fan of how you introduce Jin, because my character has no idea who's up there, and it's basically him fighting a dragon. But with that being said, that's fine. We'll play it out. Oh, yeah. All right.
All right.
So,
Basically-
Gaten, you just got water splashed on your face.
I threw water on you. Wake up!
What's going on? What?
Calm down. I look over him to make sure he's not like bleeding out or anything, or internally bleeding.
Who are you? What happened?
It's Magnar. You
Oh,
passed out.
oh, did I win?
Yeah, you won.
Good. So what's going on?
Tadashi went. Long story short, we're getting out of here. Tadashi went upstairs to do something.
What's he doing?
Something about talking to a dragon. I don't know.
Oh, I get to kill dragon today? Let's go.
No. Yeah, we made a plan to where if anything happens, as in the dragon burns him alive, or burns him to where he starts on fire down here, we meet at the burning temple, or the burning Jesus Christ, I can't think of the name of the book.
So what you're saying is I get to kill a dragon today?
We
No,
had said we
that's
were going to
not-
meet up at the temple.
Yeah, we're gonna meet at the temple. No, I'm not saying we're gonna kill a dragon today.
First, I need to find me a proper weapon.
I look around.
I need to find a great sword.
This guy's dense. This guy is straight up dense. In Orcish. Jesus fucking.
I love you too, brother.
Goddamn dwarf. Back to common. You know what? If you want to fight a dragon, this is the last time that I'm going to save your ass.
First, help me find a great sword, please.
Are there any guards around?
Down a nearby hallway, you do hear the governor and somebody else giving orders to some guards.
All right. Fine. We'll go look for you a great sword.
Thank you.
I basically walk with him a little bit down to where the guard and the town person is, and be like, "Excuse me, you two people. Yeah, big guy barking orders and smaller guy barking orders."
Yeah, I am the governor of Nighthill, and This here
You
is
got it.
Charlie. He's a
Wait, do y'all have a great sword I can use?
he's an apprentice.
Short and sweet, do y'all have a great sword I can use?
We do have great sword, but great sword's not going to do any good against a flying dragon. And Charlie hands you a short bow.
I don't
You
use
don't-
those. I need a
you-
great sword.
You don't want to make my dwarven friend angry here,
I need
or
great
that
sword.
or that dragon won't be the only enemy you have.
Just please give me a great sword.
Charlie is sighs and is like, I'll tell you what. I have one left. It'll take me a little while to unbury it behind all the rest of the weapons in here. If you fight off the dragon, that'll give me plenty of time to bring you the great sword.
You know, I roll my eyes. Speaking in orc now. Hold on. Speaking in orc now.
Okay.
Listen here, you little pipsqueak. How are you in a castle but does not have your weapons in order?
So it's
I'm
like
telling
an
you.
intimidation check.
Yes, it is. I'm telling you now. Get the great swords, or things ain't gonna be looking too good for you. Or what is my intimidation?
I believe you're like +5 or some shit on that. Let me check.
No, it's a +1.
Oh, it's only +1. Oh, yeah, that's right. Your strength is the +3.
Well, damn.
Well, that's an 8.
Rip, that didn't work.
Well, it's
Yeah,
an
he's
angry orc.
He's
Yeah.
angry dwarf. He's not phased by you.
I tell him, can I look for it real quick? I really need it. If I don't have it, I can't fight this thing properly.
He sighs and turns to the side to allow you to search the room.
Do I have to roll?
Yes.
something? A D20.
Roll
I
a
did.
d20.
Before he does that, I put guidance on him.
So I get to roll a D4.
D20 plus whatever. So yeah, D20 plus 4. Rolled up D4.
So at 15 then.
What's his perception? Because he's that, doesn't he? Is he searching? Or it's
Give me one
his...
sec.
Like, what does he get? His insight?
Bibby just said roll flat D20.
That investigation would be pertinent
So,
there.
so you got a 15. You do find one greatsword left in the scattered pile of weapons due to the chaos ensuing, but it appears to be slightly stuck.
I pull it out. What do I have to roll for this?
Just strength, just flat
So
strength
flat
check.
D20.
Well, plus whatever your strength modifiers.
I swear to God, if the
Well,
elf has to come
it
down
is.
there and unwedge something, I'm going to kill both of you.
14.
14. You barely managed to get it out of the pile. Like it was wedged in there pretty decent, but you managed to loosen it from the pile. A bunch of other swords go clattering to the ground, but now you have a iron greatsword.
Yay, I go to run up to the top of the tower then.
All right, well, I guess I'm following him. And is this where we run into Gray?
Yeah, you guys can meet on the stairs. That's fine.
All right. Well, I run into Tadashi. What you wanted?
Kelsey?
You
Yeah,
really
Tashi.
can never say my name! God!
So you wanted me to wake him up. Guess where he's going?
So, how do we meet? Like, do we meet on a one-way narrow stair? Because
I guess we can.
I'm going to be, like, bailing down the fuck of those stairs. I don't want to be on these stairs. Fire travels down small spaces.
I guess we meet up on the stairs.
So that's a question to Bibbs.
You You're meeting on the stairs. I'm assuming upon your encounter, you've explained everything to them that you know? Or are you
Nope.
just going to let the
Bibbs,
dwarf rush past you?
I was asking, do I run head first into them, like, say, colliding with the dwarf that's running headlong first forward, rapidly? No? Nothing? Okay, gave you a chance for comedy.
No, you don't. No.
Okay, upon getting to them, hey, guys, Dragon's gonna go to the temple. We've got a thing at the temple. Who wants to go fight a dragon at a temple?
Well, kind of wants to go fight a dragon now. I tried stopping him.
Yeah, but here's the thing. At the temple, there'll be a dragon plus cultists. Dwarf? Your chance to chime the fuck in and not die.
Runs down the stairs. Let's go kill!
Runs what?
Why does he listen to you and not me?
Runs down the stairs because he's my brother. Remember?
He still has my arrow. I literally just look at him. Because he still has my arrow.
So I take it you weren't able to...
Couldn't convince the dragon. It's gonna kill everyone up there. Yeah.
Should we go back up there and tell the town to leave?
The spellcasters understood every single word. And there's somebody up there who also speaks Draconic. They didn't have a whole lot to say.
Oh my god! Hey, I lightly tap on your noggin. I wasn't up there.
I know. I'm saying that to you. Someone else speaks Draconic up there. But they didn't say much. Nobody said much. I knelt before a dragon and told him I was leaving. I'm not going back up there. He'll kill me. I've seen it.
Oh, okay. Well,
you kneel before a dragon, they will kill you afterwards if you go back to wherever they've told you to leave from.
Alright, if you say so. I guess I'm following you. I'm going to go get the dwarf before he runs into 12 cultists and 4 bandit raiders.
Now I actually got a good weapon.
Yeah, and the bad thing about your good weapon is it has cleave, so anything you attack gets attacked to both sides of it. So,
Alright, well,
Tiefling, this entire time, you've seen somebody bail the fuck off the tower. You heard a dragon give him his leniency to leave. You have no reactions. At this point in time, we're on the stairs. Go, Tiefling.
I actually already ran down the stairs.
my personal opinion, like one player to another gen, I'm throwing you a bone. Basically do the same thing that Gray did, and then try to do what you want after because it's your character. But if you want to fight a dragon, I'm not going to stop you.
I mean, if you understand Draconic, do you have knowledge or backstory at all with dragons?
No.
How the fuck do you know Draconic then?
I don't know.
It's
I
a
didn't put
language
it.
that
I
you
didn't
picked.
put. I didn't. Yeah, it's the language I picked. I didn't put a backstory into it.
Personally, I think that's fine. If you want to, think of one later.
That's it. You can think of one
That's-
later, but like,
Yeah, that's what I'll do. But
the thought would be if you saw someone kneel and then, basically say they have to leave.
Especially seeing as how
I haven't really gotten a chance to speak. You guys have been talking over me, so I haven't. It's like, okay, well, I want to, and then all of a sudden, this is what I would do, and this is what I would do, and then
So I'm saying, what are you gonna do? That's why I said Tiefling.
Sorry,
Go.
you know what? That's fine. I'm sorry. I'll talk over you. I'm going to be quiet now.
Okay, seeing that you're an elf, correct? Half elf.
Uh-huh.
Okay, seeing the elf had knelt down and excused himself, I do the exact same thing, and I get the fuck out, pretty much.
You kind of gotta wait for the dragon to give you clearance.
I understand that.
He's got to wait for the deal.
So, what do I need to roll? What did Gray roll?
Is he
Gray
fucking
was-
away?
Gray was just rolling persuasion just to persuade the dragon to leave.
Okay, persuasion. plus 2. 5. That wasn't. Yeah, that was a D20. I'm not allowed to leave. GG, boys.
You never said you had to roll. All you had to do is just have the dragon tell you you could leave.
You had a roll?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I just told the dragon I was leaving. I rolled to try and convince him that if I could get everyone inside, then he could leave. And then I also tried to convince him that... I forgot something else, but... But it's up to Bibs. Say, Bibs, DM, you and Tiefling are going. We're traveling down 18 flights of stairs, I think it was.
Not that many.
18 flights of stairs that is going to take us a very long time to get off of this goddamn tower.
Either way, Tiefling, if you want to back out, you can.
Yeah. I do this.
Jesus
I
Christ, Bibs. Have you not been paying attention?
I kneel down, give my respects, and wait
Flee.
for and flee.
Okay,
Alright, so
are you on the
going-
the heels of the elf that is bailing?
Pretty much.
Oh, hey, you do have a brain. Follow us.
y'all
We're
speaking-
following a crazed dwarf.
Are y'all speaking in Draconic?
Common for me.
Okay. All right. Just had to
Okay.
make sure.
I get an okay.
I follow the crazed dwarf.
Okay.
So,
Curious about seeing a crazed dwarf.
quick, super quick question, real quick. How long does it? Because I'm not too familiar with languages in D&D. How long does it take for somebody to understand languages? Not speak it, not learn it, not write it, but to understand it. Which I guess.
Just to understand it, I would say at least a 8-hour study session.
Wow. To learn an entire language. All right then.
You said
The
understand.
Rosetta Stone of languages here. I love it.
So,
you said understand.
Gray,
You did not say read or write.
Gray, basically you can
8
understand
hours.
orc.
8 hours, you're getting enough understanding of the language to understand intent.
He did say study session though.
Yeah.
Neither one of us have studied the other's language.
According to this, we've been knowing each other for like 15-ish or so years. There's not really a limit, and I was gonna say within that time of us knowing each other, I've taught you to understand orc just a little bit based off me talking sometimes.
Okay,
You know.
then I likely wouldn't have taught you dragon though.
No, that was just for me that way. At least now, and
Okay, so now when he speaks orc, I can understand it. We cool with that,
Yeah.
Bibs?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I would have taught him draconic, because like I
Yeah.
wouldn't have.
he can't speak it.
I
he
can give
can't
hand
do
gestures
anything.
though.
He just knows. Yeah. Okay. Well,
So we good? Okay, you that actually has the brain. Let's go this way. Aye?
Are you talking about languages, or
No.
just in general?
I'm talking about being.
It's both.
They're their own being. They're dragons.
Right, but
I love how people are evaporating.
Is that what you were talking about?
I'm wondering, is it an animal or is it a race? I mean, is it a race of dragons, or are they an animal? Like you wouldn't.
When referring to dragons, you refer to either chromas or it's like chromatics or metallics, I believe. They are
That's
their
like-
own being. They're not classified naturally by animal. They
Okay,
are
so then they're their own race,
kind
Yeah,
of
like-
without
like
being a
human-
race, but yeah.
like humanoid and whatnot. They're kind of okay.
Yeah.
Then Okay, so then my character wouldn't feel empathy towards the dragon as it's being attacked.
Not likely, no.
No,
Okay.
you would
That's what
you would feel more empathy towards towards an infernal or something of that nature with the
Well,
infernal blood in them.
No, his character actually has the
No.
perks of, like,
Yeah, my character's whatever you want to call it.
feats or features.
Feature, yeah. One of the features, if I could. Where is it?
He often, let's see, no, I feel tremendous empathy towards plants and animals that suffer.
Yes,
So,
that's one of my traits.
yes. Yay, Gray having character sheets of everybody.
Yeah, I was just trying to find mine. Where
All right.
it was mine.
Well,
That's why I was wondering.
We run out of time. Do we get stopped by guards or anything?
No. I mean, you're not leaving the keep yet. You're just leaving the tower right now.
All right. I lean over and basically as we're running or walking out of the thing, which I assume would be like sprint running, over to Toshi and whisper an orc. What about the girl?
Are we referring to barmaid, girl, lady?
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause
You know, the one that you
I know. I
as we're
didn't know if we were saying she is the girl. Hey, dwarf. In comment, by the way.
Yes, what you want, brother?
Quick question. If I told you you'd never be able to drink against that barmaid again, how upset would you be?
There's plenty of people to drink against, but she was fun, so I'd like to drink against her again. It wouldn't upset me too bad.
Why don't we go let her know you'd like to drink with her again? Also, I picked up a pet.
Oh, okay.
another one.
You told me look for the odd one out. This one speaks Draconic, at least.
So yeah, you have your little
Okay.
slave.
Something like that. He's at least following you for right now. By the way,
Oh, and
you with the brain, you got a name?
The name's Mordai.
Well, Mordai, at least you have enough intelligence to leave a dragon alone.
Jen, just for future reference, for my character, your character don't know this yet, and you'll soon find out. It hasn't been an issue as of late because I haven't been really going by my traits, but I'm going to start doing it now. Basically, my character, he knows common, he speaks common, he just doesn't speak it often.
Okay, well, when he says when Toshi says this thing about dragon, oh, the reason I didn't fight dragon because he said that I could fight cultist and dragon at other place.
Yep, and you can. But first, we should let the lady know that we want to drink with her again when we get done killing dragons. Over dragon steak.
Okay.
I say an orc, dragon steak isn't really all that great. No,
While
dragon
you
legs.
guys are having this conversation, Escobert runs past you guys up the stairs.
You don't want to do that.
It's his funeral. Let him do it.
So, like, he reacts not to the elf, just, you don't want to do that. No? Okay.
He's too caught up in what he's doing. He just continues rushing by.
It's an honorable death, so let him go die.
How is it
Whoa.
honorable to die cowering behind a shield?
He's dying to a dragon, so honorable enough.
You know, hold on. Hey, I resent that you, Tashi. I'm holding up my shield.
I assume said an orc.
Uh-huh.
I assume said an
He
orc.
said that-
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't understand the art.
Mordai is too lost in his own thoughts to care.
Okay.
I just say, yeah, only pussies carry shields.
I'm assuming you guys are moving towards her now.
Yeah, we're supposed to be headed towards her.
We're trying to find the girl, woman thing, the ball
Yeah,
kicker.
we want to tell her that we want to drink with her again.
Well, first of all, is she awake?
That is a good question. She didn't have torpor rubbed in her wounds, and torpor man's awake, so... I mean...
She is awake now, yes.
It depends on if she's a featherweight or not, though.
Considering she went hand against a dwarf, I would be very surprised if she was.
She really didn't go hand versus hand. I had a dickhead fucking drug me.
Hey, you don't know that.
I'm just saying out of game.
Hold on, isn't that the second time he's torpored? You torpored him?
No, that's the first.
First.
Pretty sure. Yeah, that's the first.
Yeah. Were you thinking about resistance?
No, I was thinking about the arrow.
No, the arrow did not have torpor.
Oh, is there torpor or poison? So ain't I resilient to poisons?
Yeah, yours
Yes.
resilient to poison.
That's why it didn't flat out knock you out immediately.
Gotcha. I was like, I was just curious.
Because you're
Yes.
resistant, not immune. There's
Yeah.
a difference.
Curiosity killed the cat.
I will cut you.
So
Into-
we head towards her, find her and Eric, I assume.
Yeah, Eric's been keeping
I
an eye
thought-
on her.
Eric ran past us.
No, Eric did not run
Escobar
past.
ran past.
Oh.
Escobar ran past
They both
us.
have ease.
What? Escobar and Eric. Yeah, they both have ease, but they're way different sounding.
Regardless, by the time you guys reach Leah and Eric, you hear a great cheering from the top of the tower.
Did they kill it?
No?
So
Okay.
The raid must be done.
first of
game.
all, before we hear the cheering, do we hear a large thump?
Yeah, no, good question.
You do not hear it, but you do kind of see the tail of the dragon as it's leaving the keep.
So we don't hear a thump. Okay.
It flew off.
It flew off. It left.
All you had to say was no. We don't hear a thump.
He wanted to explain it a little bit more.
All right, it's fine. All right. Well, I know what happened, but I wasn't up there, so I can't say it.
So that's a thing. They're not dead. I mean, I guess. At least not dead yet.
Hey, Yaden, are you going to role play with this woman or not?
Y'all were like talking.
We were
Yeah.
we're waiting on you.
Or Mordai to chime in. Anything.
Okay, I was like, great drinking game last night. I heard I won though.
It's actually still the same night.
Okay. To
He
me,
doesn't
I
know
don't
that.
know, though. I don't know though. I was passed out, so I'm not metagaming.
Or like you just made a mistake, but you're covering for it with non-metagame.
Yeah, but I was like, good drinking last night. Ashley doesn't say anything back.
Anyways, Leah has recovered from her drinking experience. She somehow
I-
seeming to do a little bit better than you,
Okay.
probably because she wasn't poisoned.
Is that her? Is that her in character response to Yaden?
I'm just waiting for a response.
Because I know I should make sure I heard you properly. Re-say exactly what you said.
I have to reset what I said.
Not
Yep.
Re-say what you said.
Oh.
I agree, Doctor.
So,
Yeah, I didn't say what you said.
all right, I was like, great drinking game last night, but I heard I won. Is that better? Making sure you picked up on everything.
She shakes her head. She was like, "If by winning you mean you think that much time has passed, sure."
What do you mean?
It's only been maybe an hour's time.
Jesus Christ. Okay, but either way, good drinking. So do you want to come with us somewhere?
Wow.
And Draconic, forward much?
Oh God.
I'm not bright. I'm not. I have a
One
low
second,
intelligence.
I gotta check
so-
Dinks.
In Infernal, you say that to all the girls?
Well, I mean, his intelligence is slightly below average.
Uh-huh.
So I mean,
Yeah.
So, be careful when you speak other languages around other NPCs, because these NPCs might actually know your language, like I've learned in the past.
I'm role playing my character correctly. I'm kind of dumb.
Yeah. Greg,
Yeah, I know.
I just want to throw my hands in the air.
Well, right now our hands are tied. So
anyways,
not literally, but figuratively.
so you're asking me to join your group?
Sure. Why not? These guys like you.
Why? You want to come with us somewhere? These guys like you. Oh God, I'm fine.
Try and persuade her.
Okay. Let me take all my stats out.
I mean, I'm okay having an NPC following us around if it's for random fucking drinking, but
You want to word that differently, Ray?
no, random fucking and drinking. I think I added a word "and," but I don't care.
So is our group the Forgotten Four?
Jesus,
She a
I
part
got
of
a
the
one.
Forgotten Four groupies? Wow. Wow.
Well,
So does he still have a drunken slur? I guess.
Go home, you're drunk.
Not a complete critical fail.
That's true.
right now, Leah just laughs at you and says, "Maybe you should see one of the healers before you leave."
I have a healer behind me. I'm fine. He's okay.
Oh my God. I'm done. You and your low intelligence score.
You're right behind him. I'll let you conk him on the back of the head if you so choose.
No.
No, because knowing our luck, he'd accidentally roll a goddamn crit and kill him.
Or knock me out. I don't think he could kill me because
He could kill you with a quarterstaff if he just conked you on the head.
yeah.
You know what? No, you know what? I'm gonna slap him on the back of the head. I'm rolling a 1d20 plus my strength. Wow.
You slap yourself? What?
Wow. Wow.
Were you slapping him in the back of the head or hitting him in the back of the head with a
I
staff?
was slapping. I was slapping him with my hand. I was gonna.
He crit failed.
I-
What does he like? Try and slap me, and he slips and falls to the ground.
No, here's exactly what happened. I gotta slap him, and what I do is when I gotta slap him, I do trip and fall on some the alcohol that she did, and I gotta fall back, and my head hits me in the eye. I now have a black eye.
How did your head hit you? In
My
the
hand, my hand.
I was gonna say, your head hit you in the eye. This is unique. I literally ripped his skull out and beat him with his own skull.
Did your eyeball
You see he
fall out and you land on your eyeball?
you see he has a glass eye, and when he fell, his glass eye fell out and hit him in the head.
Yeah.
That makes more sense than any of our other statements.
I've given myself a black eye.
I'm done right now.
It worked. I fucking hate you guys.
I just look at him and shrug.
Hey, why are you laying on the ground?
Relaxing.
You look pretty stupid down there.
And draconic fucking idiots.
Okay. I gotta get myself
on the ground though. Eric's gonna motion for some of the healers to come over.
I wave them off and get back up.
This is why we can't have good things. We have healers that fall on the ground and hurt themselves.
Okay.
You did make a note of what I wrote, right?
Yes.
You have a -1 on vision checks, Doctor.
For how long?
I said until the end of the raid.
Oh,
Did you
that's
give
for,
yourself a
just
black
for
eye?
Doc.
That's for Doc.
Yeah, because
Okay.
he gave himself a black eye.
That.
Because that'll take a little bit to heal.
What do you mean by vision checks?
Like if you do like a
Perception or
check,
investigation or
Yeah.
anything that.
Okay.
that
Unless
you
you're
need to focus
investigating
on
a
things.
sound.
That's fine. That's fine. I thought you meant vision as in like where to hit. Or I go to attack and it's a -1 because of my black eye.
No. If you're blinded,
Okay.
yes, but no.
That's fine.
You're just
That's
slightly
fine.
hindered.
I get back up.
Technically, if you're blind, you could use the Earth's movements like Toph does. So
Yeah.
I thought we were
That's
going to
fine.
get
I
one
back up
episode.
and then
One fucking episode
I
without
have no reason to be over
Avatar.
here talking to this girl, aside from me the one putting.
Maybe next time. We legitimately have not had a single episode without an Avatar reference. You guys have realized that, right?
what?
We've not had one episode without an Avatar reference.
Really?
Yeah. I thought we were going to make it through this one, and then you're like, Toph. It's like, fuck's sake.
Because he said something about blind people, and you'd get a negative if you were blind and tried to attack. So I had to say it.
Okay, so is that the end of your communications?
Hey, I'm back.
Hey, look, there's people over there.
Who left?
I don't know.
It was Doctor.
Oh, I
Hey,
know somebody left
Look,
and
I'm
came
back.
back. Welcome back.
Thanks. I don't know what all y'all heard.
Okay, can
Welcome
we
back
cut this
to-
here, please? It's fucking late. I have to be up early.
Welcome back to Dragon Ball Z.
Yes?
Oh,
No?
it's up-
Maybe
it's
so?
up to you.
Yes, we can cut it here if you guys want to stop here.
Talking to the players.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Are you done interacting with your girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend, but okay.
She's your female NPC of choice, if I am understanding correctly.
You seem to have a crush on her at first.
I find it hilarious she kicked you in the nuts.
We know you like her.
For
I
kicking
just
you
like-
in the nuts, yes. I
I
like
just
anybody that
her.
damages you.
Fuck you.
All right. Well, yes.
Okay, so a new challenger has arrived. Jin has joined the party. Unceremoniously, but joined the party. And to the dismay of the party, our dwarf lost, but won. And our cleric has a -1 vision. Am I missing anything else?
I've also got your gold and your my gem back.
Oh yeah, I need to make sure I remove that sapphire from my...
And the dragon was seen flying away.
Yeah.
Well, that's a campaign note. More talking about like player notes. So
That's
Jim,
about all.
I'm too lost in my.
okay, I'll say it's basically you have to. The way we do this like end closing thing is there any experience gain, Bibbs?
Yes.
Okay, then we'll deal with that at the very end. Does anybody have any closing thoughts before we do experience?
No.
Okay. Does the DM understand that those of us that have been trying to throw bones are no longer throwing bones?
I get that, yes.
Okay. To the new tiefling party member, do you get why I didn't try to, like, bail you out up there?
Yes.
Okay. So, Dwarf, are you going to drink again?
Probably.
Okay. So, there we go. Closing thoughts. Time for experience.
I'm a dwarf.
And for what
do you
reason?
expect?
Bruh. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind. He doesn't want to try to do homebrew.
No,
Fine.
no homebrew.
That right now
But
there
we
only
technically do have homebrew because some of the alcohol I was drinking was homebrew. Boom.
Ooh.
Wow.
only one person gained experience this run because there was no actual like combat going on.
Gained experience.
How much does he gain for drinking himself flat shit drunk?
It wasn't necessarily for drinking himself drunk. It was because he actually succeeded the pass check on the really hard drink, and because he survived that long without passing out, I've granted the dwarf a bonus 100 experience.
100 for fucking drinking.
Wow.
I get 75 for talking away 8 kobolds. 100 for fucking drinking.
Don't worry, Gray. Don't worry, Gray. We also gain no experience for gambling.
You two also still have your inspiration dice.
I'm gonna type it, but Bibbs, this will come back to bite you in the ass.
That's fine. I'm still gonna give you guys plenty of chances to
100
get split
experience.
I'll take
For
it, I'm not
drinking
into it.
himself shit-faced.
That's fine.
Dear God, our next interrogation better net us over 200.
Gray, I mean, Bibbs is here. I'm not going to say it behind his back. I thought it was going to be like 5 or 6 experience.
I was thinking 10.
Maybe 10.
You know, put him ahead of us, but not like
Where
out
do we
of
have it?
level. The next level is 900, I believe, or 1,000.
Okay, now that you guys have had your fun throwing a fit, he only gains 20. Okay.
No, you said 100. It's in the notes. It's in the recording.
Man, I'll keep it 100. I'm not having a fit. I'm a little
I
shocked.
thought it was going to be tops of 50, but I'm not arguing with 100.
I'm just a little shocked. That's all.
I want to drink myself shit-faced for 100 experience. How the fuck do I do this?
I just find a drinking partner. Hell, maybe we'll do
No,
next time.
He
you
passed
have to-
something I had set up to not be passed.
What was it? Probably at a 19 or 20 you had
It was-
to
it
get
was a-
past it.
It was a 22 exact.
Hey, Bibbs. Do me a favor. Rewatch Fus Roda. Okay? Rewatch that. The reason I'm asking you to rewatch it. Listen to your explanation of the experience. I challenge you to do that. Because of your character traits, you can't back down from a challenge.
So he actually set me up to fail, but I passed it. Jesus.
All right,
No.
but I've got nothing else to add. If you need to go to bed, Gray.
I do need to stop this recording because it's Almost 3 hours long. I'm not
Dang.
joking. It's 2 hours and 49 minutes. I'm not splitting the D&D recordings for the simple fact that no matter where I try and split it, the cuts are going to be horrible. So it's better to just leave them as one long gargantuan episode. So, Jen, any closing thoughts?
I finally get to play with you guys. Yay!
He barely got into like 30 minutes of our gameplay.
That's
That
okay.
just means next time it'll be
It'll be in the full
Four.
gameplay.
Okay.
I blame my trait. I'm often caught in my thoughts and
Bibbs, any closing thoughts?
No.
Deke, any closing thoughts?
Kill and slaughter.
Yaden, or Doctor, any closing thoughts?
no.
Okay. And then on that note, guys, this is going to be the end of this exorbitantly long episode of Dungeons and
Great.
Dragons.
Any closing thoughts?
I have had closing thoughts, but I will save them. I've had to pee since hour and a half ago. I'm not joking.
Why didn't you?
Because there's never been a good spot for me to step away other than when I went to go get alcohol.
There's
And my
always
thought
been good
was
spots.
we would be ending it shortly after the drinking. Like, I legitimately
Well,
thought we would end it.
Go to the restroom
I'm planning on it. So,
right now.
much hearts to everyone, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Later. This is your point
Affluenza.
for outros.
bye-bye.
Affluenza.
For anyone that skipped to the end of the video, I'm sorry. That these guys are amateurs. They'll be better next time. Later.